I'm fine. You?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Meme eyes here.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently we're live, so good night, people. We're together now to follow the second road semifinal, the tour semifinals. With tonight with me, we're going to have Tuanu.
Hello, everyone. So tonight will be a huge night, and I'll let you introduce the semifinal players.
Yeah, because I think we have quite a fun route tonight. We start with a flat stage with Mortirolo, which already says it long, I believe. Then we have some gravel in Monte Sante Maria, which is the usual hardest section in Strade Bianche. So I guess it's going to give some differences in tactic for GC, for example, with the brake. And then we have two mountain stages, one in La Planche de Belleville, which is probably more a medium mountain stage because climbs are not long. And the stage itself, it's not very long because the mileage you see in the graphics is wrong. It's 173 kilometers. And then we have finally the long mountain stage. And what a mountain stage we have because it's 2046 kilometers one. So I guess climbers will have surely their time to shine. And what do you expect of this route?
I expect the first stage very peacefully, I believe. In first stage, maybe we can have some 77 mountain in breakaway. Maybe a breakaway that can go to the finish line. And you, what do you expect of this first stage?
Yeah, I think the first stage may be even more difficult to control than what people may expect because if someone goes on Mortirolo, then there is the space to have like some chasings in the second part of the race. I don't think a break can go from there if someone decides to attack with this full team. But if someone does, I think it's going to be at least entertaining. Maybe some alliances formed during the way. So maybe it can be a nice stage. Then,
Since the cobble stage with No, the Strade Bianche
Yeah.
stage with Monte St. Mary. I believe this stage we will have two really big parts. A first part where people will attack a lot to try to have some players, some riders at the front. Maybe, for example, battling for the IS, the
Mm-hmm.
green jersey. And then we will have the second part of the stage more focused on overall riders, and maybe also some cover riders will be in the start list to try
Mm-hmm.
to win the stage. And you?
Yeah, yeah, I think the same. I think it may be probably the one stage where people will try to send the punchers in the break, maybe trying to win the GC with them, but probably they need to gain loads of time in this stage.
Yeah, because follow in the following parkour we will have a very difficult last stage, which you need, I believe, for for puncher to have at least 7 or 8 minutes advantage.
Yeah, yeah, I think the same because last stage is very long and very lot elevation gain. So I mean, it's going to be tough for the punchers, even resisting up to Col de Liseran, which is middle of the stage.
Yeah, and for the planche de Belfi, the stage will be, I believe, more calm because there are not a lot of climb in the first part to try to make some attacks. Maybe, yeah, I think the first category climb will be Ballon d'Alsace. Maybe in Ballon d'Alsace we will see some attacks on it. But I, I believe if Puncher took some advantage, they would try to play for the Puncher for this stage.
Yeah, probably that stage is the one where the puncher can actually keep it up with the climbers better. And if they play in a certain way, maybe he could even gain some time again. But I mean, it's going to be very depending on how people will decide to play for sure. I guess we can present now the proper groups of the semifinals because obviously we are talking about the route, but obviously people are going to play in that. And we will have Group A with Joe Whiteley, Daniel Miko, Yanu, Leo Falandri, Ghosty, and Agap.
It
In
looks
Group
like
B,
Yanu is not there, so he is
Yanu is
replaced
not
by
here.
T.
Wait, if Yanu is not there, so
It's Tim that replaced him, the
Oli,
German guy.
that's good. So team replaces Yanu. And in Group B, Baso, Guilherme, Ash, Snake, Gabi, and Pompon. What do you think about those groups? Because they look, to be honest, quite even, more even than the semifinals yesterday.
Yeah, I believe the group are even, and also maybe one group will be more difficult to see to be played because a group with the Whiteley, Ghosty, TM, it's I believe the group A will be less fun to watch, and I believe it's for that we decided to focus on group B with Negus, Gabi, which are two players which are really more offensive, I believe.
Yeah, I think we're following Group B. Yes.
Yes, for that.
And Gabi already asked for a ref because he had um, yeah, he had graphics on.
Uh,
But yes, I mean, Ash said to him to quit the game and rejoin. So, yeah, maybe it's a more logic thing to do because otherwise, EMEA will take loads of time to load the actual stage because, as we all know, EMEA does lakes and sea simulator.
Maybe we can see the start list, yes, to see if we have some surprises. For example,
Yeah,
Gabi took the Cobble Rider. I saw that, yes.
yeah. Okay,
Finishing,
yes, the Cable Rider and the 77 Sprinter though.
yeah, okay.
Same team, same team for us
Same team for Rush, looks like.
now.
Same team
Okay.
for
No, no, we
Purple.
Snake took the 76 and not the Cable guy.
So we decided to focus more on mountain,
Mhm.
on the mountain team.
Yeah.
Pompon,
Um,
same as Ush and Gabi.
Also Guilherme, I think.
Guilherme
Yeah, Guilherme.
did like Snake, so more mountain team.
Basso took the full. Wait,
Full mountain,
can I see? Yeah,
full
full
mountain
mountain
team.
team. Did he take the Cable? No.
No Cobble Rider
Okay.
for him.
Yeah, he told me he was undecided on that choice, and then probably in the end he didn't pick it. Obviously, he didn't pick it. Okay, we're started. The stage is
And
short, and yeah,
yeah, and it was exactly that I wanted to say. So sorry.
yeah. Also, the start is well quite downhilling, so I believe the proper break will form actually on the climb because I think from now on, people trying to create the break will have the effects of closing on the break instead of joining it. But let's see, because the start has been very aggressive. Everyone is already trying to put riders into the break, and we are already seeing some 77 mountain in here,
Yeah,
which can only be.
exactly as I said earlier, some 77 mountain in front. And maybe it can be as a strategy because you don't know if they took a lot of advantage. People, it will force it might force people to relay in Plotten.
Yeah, I think so. And I think also the group is breaking already, but behind it looks like people are not allowing the race to the break to go completely because someone is attacking again, and it's can we go ahead? Yeah, it's Turgi who's
It
attacking.
is, so it looks
So
like there's
Pompon
50
tried.
Pompon is trying to join. Yeah.
Yeah, Pompon is trying. Baso is pacing hard. Who has Baso ahead? Because I didn't see. Snake has four riders.
Vaso, I believe they all have nearly 4 riders because there are 15
Yeah, I
behind.
think yes for. Yeah, he has four. Guillermo has four. And Pompon is trying to break from the group with with the rest of his team, probably.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
exactly that. Because Pompon had only 2 in front,
Yeah, and
and
he's trying for the break already.
yeah, might be a bad idea because he's losing some energy in
Yeah.
the early tour. It might
And the
be,
climb is starting now.
yeah, now
So
we are attacking
he
the
left to
pass
do a
more.
massive effort. Yes, there are some 77 and some hill riders in the break, so I believe the tactic is the same. But now with Pompon working, with Pompon joining the break, I guess they have to work behind because otherwise um, it's
Otherwise,
difficult for them.
they will give a big advantage to Pompon. So
Yeah, Ush
it
is
might
pacing
end.
and Baso joins the break.
Basso is or and Basso will continue this speed
Yeah, he
in
will
the
try, but the group is back. The group behind is slowly back, so everything has to start again because the break has been cancelled by the
by
peloton.
Basso. Yeah, by Splotin.
Yeah,
And
Buzz again immediately goes with Zverchek, so the hill rider and the 77 mountain rider is joined by many riders.
yes, some
Latour,
same for Pompon. Pompon is doing the same.
Pompon is forcing so hard.
Yeah, maybe too hard for
Yeah,
this climb. With Snake
he dropped
in the
Buzz. Now Hush with four riders behind.
Yes,
Yeah, Pompon
behind
again
Pompon.
attacking.
Not really attacking, just trying to avoid some little gap with the Basso riders.
Hmm. And I also think he was in that position because he was thinking that maybe the group could break and he could have been ahead with the full team, which could have been a good idea, but the group didn't break at the moment.
Yeah.
And so still Pompon going at this point for the KOM jersey with the
Oh,
77
Basso is
mountain at the
attacking
moment.
with 82 mountain. Might be
Yeah,
for KOM
yeah, it
points.
is Tuca. Yeah, it is for sure for that. Because the group isn't okay now. The group is reacting. Um,
Plotly has to react. So now it's Hush which is answering with Parry Panther and Goju. So the
yeah,
little
everyone is
mountain
going.
as
Everyone looks like it's going for the mounting points now. So maybe the stage now at this point is going to be nothing relevant for GC because after Mortirolo, I don't think anything is going to
well. New
happen. But
attack
Baso
from
goes.
Negus. Yeah, new attack from Negus from Basel.
Yeah, he wants to have the certainty of getting the points. Yes, 20 seconds advantage on the
Yeah,
group behind.
can you show us the third rider of Basel?
Yeah,
Oh, it is
okay.
the puncher, I believe, if I
Then
see.
everyone with the seven. No,
No,
Guilherme
puncher is
had
final.
attacked Ushi with the 82, Guilherme with the 82, Pompon with the 77. In fact, he's suffering. Also Snake with the 77.
Yeah, and the gap is increasing. 1 minute 40, 2 minutes advantage for Basel. And Gabi is
Well,
not is Basel is Basel now it continues to accelerate for the KOM points. It might be a fight against Hush, I believe, as Hush
yeah,
still have two riders, Paripant and
probably
Goju, and now it would be
Time dipped
three
better. Probably he
accelerate
goes.
acceleration from Goju. Goju against Basel against Tuka.
And
Tuka
yeah,
won.
KOM
Tuka
people.
won it.
Yeah.
KOM.
So now the break has a good advantage, but they don't have helpers.
They don't have helpers, so logically they will just stop riding. And I believe Platin will have some good chance to come back.
Yeah, I mean the group now will surely work, but I mean it's going to be for sure Gabi working behind. Snake looks like he wants to pace. I don't know why.
Yeah, we don't know really why.
I mean
Because he
he's
is
with
the only 77 mountain in France, so maybe a bad idea. Yeah, now he's
yeah. I
restarting.
mean there is in this situation he should be behind also because he in this tour he doesn't have any situation where he can actually gain time on the climbers unless they force the situation like this.
Okay, I believe we will move to
Yeah,
group
to Group
A
A.
to show to have some
And logic
information.
for him at the moment, but that's where we are here in Group A.
So, Sean, what happened until now in your group?
So the group is wide spread at this point, but I will show the KOM points for the Motorola. Tim took the maximum points for Camna. Daniel Miko here in the Champions League jersey with 8 points. Joe Whiteley with 6. Agap, who led most of the climb out on his own with Ghosty, took 4. Ghosty again took those 2 points, and then Daniel Miko's 78 Mountain took the 1. Those are the 6 riders out in front here on the flat. They still got 140. Daniel Miko seems to be pushing the pace just a little bit, but this group is going to get caught as I believe all 5 of Leo Philandri's domestiques are here in this group. There are a couple sprinters off the back here. Ghosty, as well as Agap, and Tim are the ones who might struggle without their sprinters.
Okay, thank you, Sean. We'll
Okay,
call
thank you,
you for
Sean.
other updates.
Sounds lovely. Thank you all for stopping in.
And then we're back in Group B. So we saw some events like Guillermo's 82 Mountain
Yeah,
was
Guillermo
dropped.
was dropped, and then he came back.
Yeah, and we have also some riders dropped. Maybe it can be good if Emma can show us. Okay, some
Seneschal.
80, some cover riders are
Yeah,
dropped. Okay,
they're
nothing
obviously
else.
suffered. And Ash on the attack. This is a good move because he has riders ahead, and he can
Yeah,
actually try to go. Because
and
I mean, he could
yeah,
try to reach the intermediate sprint, which give bonification points.
yeah. No one is really relaying in Platinum, so looks like a very good move as he only is coming back at 30 seconds already. Could be a
Yeah,
good option
and
for the intermediate sprint.
yeah, who is behind to E3? Okay,
Snake
three riders by Snake.
with 82 Mountain, I believe, with Martinez.
Yeah, and obviously Bazo jumps and tries to do the same.
And logically, I believe Gabi is riding and plotting to reduce gap with Guillermo.
Yeah, Gabi's attacking. Guillermo is trying to pace, but at this point, with this full train, he should attack. It will be way better for him.
Yeah, way easier also for him to have some more riders in the break.
Well, the move by Ash is good, but maybe he's consuming too many energies for tour optic. I don't know, for a tour point of view.
Why Basso was placing? Okay, Pompona is placing the new attack from Gabi with Alaphilippe and Renard. So now he has two
Yeah,
riders in the front.
yeah, probably Gabi's going for the green jersey because
Yeah,
obviously, I think obviously the punchers are going to deny the leaders points or seconds on bonification, so that's why. But now Gabi is sending his leader in the break.
yeah, maybe a good move because he was late into Mortirolo and now he came back in the main group and Guillermo has to move. Yeah, Guillermo has to move. Same
And
as
now Guillermo has a good. Now Pompon was risking to stay to be left behind. He's still risking a lot, but if Guillermo joins, I think they're going to stop.
yeah, but right now he didn't come back. It's still some 30
Yeah,
seconds, but
maybe
in
on
the
this
little time
climb.
he will be back. But
How much I
Pompon
hate this game
Pompon has
dynamics.
to move.
Yeah, Pompon almost closing. If he doesn't do, it's going to be difficult in this small downhill. So he's
Yeah,
going to consume.
he will consume a lot of energy. Maybe in this turn. Okay, he will come back. Oof,
Yeah,
was very close for him.
yeah.
And
He
some
risked a lot.
also maybe
Yeah,
maybe the 77 mountain of Pompon or a puncher. Is
yeah.
the
Someone
puncher's drop?
behind. Can we go back to A1?
Yeah, A1, A2
Store check.
maybe.
E2,
It
A2.
was Peters. Oh, 75 MO. Okay,
Okay,
my bad.
okay. Well, he can afford to lose it. And again, Ush on the attack, and he goes with Code of Froid.
And Parepent, it's a very
Yeah,
good
he's
add.
trying to go.
Gabi,
They're trying to go
Gabi,
for the.
Gabi
Yeah, they're
feels the
trying to go for the
danger,
points classification for sure.
and I believe it's Basso which has attacked behind in A2. Yes. Hello. Oh no, it's Snake.
Snake.
The three French players are going away.
Well, now it's going to be tough to close. Baza with a great effort, and now the group seems stopped, and Pompon is in the
Oh,
worst situation because he couldn't actually put any riders in the break. So now the break is going to get
a
a good
huge
advantage.
advantage, and yeah, and it might be the break for the win also because 2 minutes advantage.
Yeah,
If no one is riding in Platin, it will be finished for them.
Yeah, I think the stage is ahead now.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see if someone put the 82 mountain, but I think no,
maybe some
or maybe
77.
yes.
Maybe some
Yeah,
77
because
mountain.
Snake is working now.
And now Gabby is accelerating with Alaphilippe and Renner. Maybe a good
Yeah,
strategy,
maybe too soon.
but a bit too soon, yeah. Oh, maybe not. Depending, but he's killing so many, he's using so many energy with Alaphilippe that could be useful for the end of the stage.
Yeah, but probably it's going to be recovered also because the game dynamics are seeing him very not favorable favorites in
Yeah,
this
and
sprint. He
and
gets
now
catched,
Snake is
and now
accelerating
it looks like
with Basso.
Bazo on the center. Bazo on the
Uh,
center on this little climb. He accelerates. It's going to be a sprint. Ush tries to anticipate with
and
offsetter.
Push is
There he goes, Bazo.
Push going too early. But Gabi is coming
And
up, and Gabi
yeah,
is
but
taking
Gabi
the cup.
won.
I believe
Gabi won
Gabi
it.
won, yeah, in
Yeah,
front of
but
Basso.
Gabi ahead of Bazo.
And now, what will happen? The
Now
what
this they
front
look
player
stopped.
moves?
They look
No,
stopped, but the
yeah,
group is 3 minutes behind.
yeah,
And
and we
yeah,
didn't
the only
mention
one
it,
having interest.
I believe,
There is,
because Pompon has one rider in front. In fact, he has Madouas.
it looks like Gabi may be interested in working because he don't have the 77 mountain ahead, while some other have. I want who are with 77 mountain ahead because I've seen one. Maybe it was Ush, Hush. Can we go ahead, Mea?
Yeah, no,
Okay, 77 Mountain are no Sverchek, which may be dangerous if they send the cobbler in the break, the punchers. So the 77 Mountain is from Snake, no, it's from a Hoosh, and he's the only one with the 77 Mountain, so it should work.
and we might go to Group A as we will see maybe to have some information about
Yeah.
intermediate sprint. Shen, can you give us some information about the intermediate sprint?
Absolutely. Here at the intermediate sprint, Ghosty won with his 77 sprinter Walshide, followed by Joe Whiteley and Leo Philandry. And then we see the punchers, also of Leo and Joe, being strong people to fight here, potentially for the green jersey battle across the full stages. And we enter our fourth category climb now with a very interesting setup with 5 riders of Joe and only 2 of AGAP. So we'll see what happens here.
Yep,
Okay, thank you.
down with
So,
two. Lol. Okay, let's go back to group B then. There's our group, and we are approaching
the
the climb
Colle
to Colle
Gallo.
Gallo, and the group is compact. So I guess it's going to be a sprint, and it may become a race for the 77 mountain, or for the 77 sprinter.
Yeah, maybe we can see the profile because it looks like there is a slight climb at the end. It might be
Yeah,
difficult. It might be a fight between the 77 sprinter and maybe some punchers that could be able to to do the surprise to in some good position. So
yeah. I think positioning is going to be key in this stage because obviously, if you start from behind, basically, if you fucked up the timing of the sprint, you don't have any chance to win. But let's see what's going to happen on this climb because, as far as I remember, it's full of turns, so it's not going to be really a problem for sprinters. But maybe if they push it very hard, it can become a problem later on in the sprint because they are going to have less green bar. And it's Ash with the pace. He already came second on the first category.
yeah, and we have the information that it was a victory for the Basso rider in the intermediate sprint and not Gabi. So Gabi
Ah,
did second.
Strange. It looked like the different, but well, um, if the game
And
says like this, it's probably true. I mean, I don't trust this game, but yeah,
and maybe Hush is trying to have the little points at the top of the fourth category.
yeah.
This
Even if
bogey.
it's 1 point,
It might be a point very useful for later, but we will see.
yeah, probably he's trying to drop
Oh, good
some
job.
sprinter or.
Good strategy. Bouchard, Seneschal, Rob,
And there goes the sprint and
Poetry. Oh,
Go do
and
takes the point.
it takes a point in front of the
I think in
bogey.
front of Almeida, so by Guilherme.
Okay, so no
No,
Morgado.
Morgado.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
see if the puncher of Guilherme will recover because now it's going to be the doubt on who is going to win this stage because it's going to be a fight between sprinters, the most resistant. I mean, no one took the traditional sprinter and the puncher. 23 kilometers to go.
22 kilometers to go, and we will have now all those trains that will start to appear. Maybe we can see some different strategy in the train with some slight
Snake lost the leader. Snake lost Latour. Is Latour? No, okay, Latour
no,
wasn't the
Latour
leader,
is
but
78 mountain, but it was a good
it was close.
it was close to get dropped.
But I think we should go to Group A because Group A
Yes,
is arriving
group
8 kilometers from them.
group A is
With one rider out in front for Daniel Miko, looking to be caught here. 10 seconds to the gap as they go under the 5 kilometer banner. And the sprint leadouts go for the rest of the group A gap, just trying to hold on. Here we go. 3 kilometers to go, and the uphill starts. Leo Philandry and Joe Whiteley attacking. 2 kilometers to go now, and it is still wide across here. Ghosty on the right looks in great position with Shockman, but bam, an attack from Agap. Gone again. Look at the finish here. It might be Ghosty. It might be Leo Philandry. It might be Joe Whiteley. It goes to the world champion, Leo Philandry, winning with Peter Sagan, followed by Joe Whiteley in second, and a third place also going to Leo. And then good results there from Ghosty.
Okay, we
We
come
will
back.
recap.
So yeah, thank you,
thank
Sean.
you,
Let's
Sean.
go on the final 6 kilometers. It looks like Bazo and Hush have the best positioning after this rondo here, and now Ash is in the lead, followed by Snake, and it's going
Yeah,
to
it
be the
will be
two French
difficult for
trains.
Gabi and Pompons. They are way too far in the plateau.
Yeah, let's see, because the Huffle is going to start now, 2.5 kilometers from the finish. Bazo is
Basso is
back,
very well placed, and now the train are.
but this train is a bit blocked. Now he's forcing with
Oh,
Vercek. The puncher is
Ash
launching now. He
getting
has free
blocked.
road.
Ash
And now
getting
Snake
blocked.
versus Bazo. It's Snake versus
Versus
Bazo. The
Basso.
sprint is started. Snake started.
Snake
Ush
and
is
Ash.
coming
And
back from
Ash is coming
behind.
back,
It's
and
Connefroy.
victory for
It's
Costefroy
Connefroy.
in front
What
of
a sprint from Hush.
Martinez, in front of Page and Martinez. Incredible comeback from the Eat Rider from Hush, where we really think that it was over for him after the block that he gets from
And
Basso.
what a sprint! What a sprint from Snake! Is Lenny Martinez the 82 mountain? Because if Lenny Martinez is the
Yes,
82
is
mountain,
no,
yeah, he gets bonification.
I believe it's Eat Rider Martinez. Maybe we can check with Hemea Fastly.
Yeah,
Martinez.
Lenny
No, it's a
Martinez.
Haiti 2. It's a Haiti 2
Yeah,
mountain.
he's the 82. Snake.
So So it took 4 seconds bonification already. No, it's
Yeah,
right.
this is great. So in the end, the winner of the stage has been Hush, but the winner in the GC fight, for a small margin, is going to
Is
be Snake, who has 4 second margin on everyone else.
yeah, incredible first stage, and we will move later on the Strade Bianche stage. So now that we saw this first stage, we have a good advantage for Hush in point classification, as he won with the Hill Rider. But the
Baso is complaining about a Gabi block, apparently.
maybe I saw Basso Rider blocking Hush in the final sprint. Maybe we can rewatch the final sprint
This is too late.
with
It
TV.
happened on the final climb for sure.
So now it's 5.4.
Follow Baso.
Um, follow, yeah. Gavi riders were very far behind.
Yeah,
So I don't really see how he could block the Basso rider.
yeah. Then he went. He tried
Yeah,
to go on the left, but he couldn't, so because he got blocked.
yeah, no, it's not Gavi. So,
Then he
or
passed.
maybe,
Oh,
or
he
maybe Allah
wait.
Philippe. Look Allah Philippe. Okay, Allah Philippe is
Philippe
leading.
starting,
Yeah,
and the actual. Oh
so
yeah, he moved. He moved a lot.
yeah, Allah Philippe moved a lot, but we don't
Yeah,
really
probably
know.
Baso wouldn't have won the stage, but yeah, that
Okay,
influenced it for sure.
can we see the
But
point classification? No. Okay, no problem. We'll see
double
later.
block.
Yes, point classification could be a good idea. Okay, in general, so Kosnerfer took the lead in point classification. I believe Pash is well placed. Okay, Kosnerfer is first, and Kosnerfer is in good place with the Strade Bianche, stage, as it is
Yeah,
mainly for
he,
ill riders.
yeah. I think also for the point classification, he has a great advantage as it is now. But for sure, for green jersey, it's going to be a battle in this stage because obviously hill riders will have the finish for them, but also two intermediate sprints along the way. And
Yeah, and the two intermediate sprinter perfectly placed for 77 sprinters, as I believe
yeah, yeah,
they will have
exactly.
some good chances to pass the two little third category climbs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about different strategies or different outcomes in the first stage because if you have the 77 well placed, maybe you could give a shot at both the intermediate sprints because I think the 77 sprinter can actually keep on those climbs unless they are not done so strong that. But I don't think it's going to be that strong the pace. Or obviously, if you have the puncher, you may just go for the finish and for one of those intermediate sprints because I think the second could be a bit more favorable for the puncher than for the 77 sprint.
Yeah, maybe, but we will see firstly how people will react and what will be their strategy in the start of this stage. I believe a lot of 77 sprint will be in the break. We might have some ill riders as we see that Ush is.
Yeah, definitely Connefroy in the break, the leader, and also Mollard. So Ill Riders in the break. Basso is waiting. I think he's going to
Basso is
go with
attacking with
four.
four. Oh, Oh, MAI is not there. It should pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have the pause. Um,
Well, at least it didn't affect because MA's rider actually were sacked by Bazo.
exactly, and then they decide to accelerate to follow Basel riders.
This is the closest MA can be to Bazo in road in his life.
we might uh, we might do
Okay, Mea is back.
some pronostic before the stage, as it will have an impact on overall classification.
Um, it depends because if they send that many punchers in the break, they may be using it probably even to see if someone reacts of or if people behind leave space to the break. It's also true that I think the break should have a lot of space to give a puncher the possibility of resisting on the last stage. Um, so in the end, it depends if people decide if on how people will decide to play this stage. So definitely, I think this is not going to have too big of an impact. But we have a Ray actually.
Yeah, we have a restart actually, so it will be good because it will give some advantage to the other semi-final in terms of kilometers.
Yeah,
Will be
and
less
they are
close.
yeah, they're almost at the first intermediate sprint also.
Are on screen as we try to track the best. But at this point, that would just be the sprinters and not give us much information there. So let's wait and see. Although I can show us the top 10 in the climber to keep track of our uh, KOM battle. All of our GC leaders are here. Good. Keep track of them for just a little bit. We will take that off as we go for the sprint. And we see our top 10. So Zimmerman up in the front looking for the top points for Tim, but the sprint will be here in this group E2.
Yeah, because E1 is 2 minutes ahead, so they are who is ahead?
It is three riders of Tim. Zimmerman is the only one who's
Oh,
gotten any points so far. And he's going to take the major points here as we now
nice move.
return to that E2 for the sprint.
Nice move by team actually.
And Malshide, Maclay, Walshide to the point.
Also
And
the
it
head
looks
of
like
McClay and Orma.
Walshide, McClay,
Lee,
and Shockman for the
Leo
major,
choked. Leo choked a bit the sprint.
especially as he is the leader in the green jersey competition as well. To not get points with
Yeah, I
Cigano
would have
are
needed
qualified.
points. Okay, Sean, thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Of course.
I'm thinking now that basically this stage was also in Champions League, and Swagzon actually gave big big gaps to other mountain riders. So if someone is very good at playing, the stage may actually be a good place where to make differences. But it
And
depends because if people focus on the stage battle only, it's not going to have any impact. This is probably the fact. What do you think about it?
I believe this stage will have, as I said earlier, two really big parts. The first part with all the IS part, IS intermediate sprint points,
Hmm.
and also breakaways that can take a lot of advantage. And behind we have in the plot, and we will have some attacks, and we might have some differences between GC riders if people don't pay attention to them.
Yeah, I think it's a tricky stage because people will be concentrated probably on the break. So from behind, someone can actually try. And Snake was trying to attack, in fact, but he's been already catched. But Guillermo is dropped for a moment.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Guillermo is dropped, but I believe he will have some good chance to come back in the climb. And he's dropped also in front of the
Yeah,
race.
but his problem is that now he's been dropped also from the head
Yeah,
of the
from the
race.
breakaway. So now he's attacking again, and he came back. He came back in front.
Yeah, pretty easily because the break still hasn't a good advantage.
Yeah, so one player has four riders in front. I
Yeah, I
believe
think
it's
it's Basso.
Pom or it's Pompon, maybe one of the two.
Pompon
Pompon
has
has
three.
three for sure, but no, that's four. He has a fourth one
Ah,
behind
okay.
Maduas. So now
So
acceleration
first,
on Hush, come back on
Push
Galley,
joined Gabi.
and
And I think behind someone attacked there. I think Basso attacked with the leader. Yeah, two guys
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Basso attacked with the leader, and Guillermo
I think
is again
Guillermo is with
dropped.
him. Yes, Guillermo is with him.
No, Guillermo is again dropped. Is in A2, I believe, with the 82 mountain.
Is he? Yeah, probably is. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's again dropped.
Yeah, it's so difficult when you start dropping and suddenly you continue be dropping. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, and it's not a very good start for him. He needs to refocus a bit more. And we had attack
Pompon
from
goes again with four, and Gabi gets
Gavi
with
with
him.
3, and 45 seconds advantage. The Gabi's made maybe a counter attack from Guillermo
Guillermo is
Riders,
attacking.
Hush
Also Hush for
also,
sure, because
and
Conefoa
also
in that group.
Snake with the point classification jersey. Attack from
And Gabi
Gabi
tries to attack.
with
And
82
Bazo
mountain.
all Bazo reacts and Ush reacts too. They're going too close, but it's going to be tough.
And Snake and oh no, it's not done. Okay, it's done.
Okay, they closed.
So 1 minute advantage in front, and new attack from
And
Snake.
yeah, he goes again. He has the green jersey, but he's second. He's second in green jersey GC, behind obviously Confra, but yeah,
And
now he has an advantage on
yes,
Confra on this flat sprint.
only 20 seconds advantage. That's not a lot on the Platen. And Hush is playing very well because he saw that the advantage, the attack from Snake doesn't give him a lot of advantage. So he doesn't need to attack. He just need to pace and to keep Snake very close. Ah no, Hush is attacking
And
now.
now he attacked to join Snake. Now Bazo goes, he tries to go in the last part of this false flat.
Yeah, but
Ahead still
very good
for 7 players.
always a very good advantage for Compo and Gali.
Yeah,
35
because if
seconds.
behind they don't find agreement to work together, it's more difficult to get on them because they have already a good.
Yes,
They're working good together.
because Hush doesn't need to work as it will avoid some points for 77 sprinters. So it's very
Yeah,
for him it's very good that the breakaway is taking a good advantage.
yeah. Ush is in the position he can actually make the other work because he has only 2 riders. But behind someone attacked, and I think Gabi is attacking again with the full team.
Yes, with the full team, and it came back and it regroups again. And Pompon with 4 riders. Oh no, attack from Hush? Yes, attack
Yeah,
from
Ash
Hush.
is trying to join. This is a risky move because it's
Yes,
difficult to join in this downhill.
and he won't. That can be the first mistake from the French player.
French team play.
French team play, yeah, but
Yeah,
he
I
wants
mean,
it.
Okay,
it's
this lobby
very
is fucking
logic.
bullshit.
It's very logic at this moment because obviously they're both interested to rejoin the regain
Oh, he came back. He
positions.
came back. He
Oh,
came back with Kosnefra. So might
what's
be
an
good for
effort
him. Yes, but it's good for him.
of Stetter is in the middle of the road, and
Yes,
he's actually going to be helped.
and Basa and Guillermo came back, and also Snake without doing any effort. It will be very difficult for Ash
Yeah, now
to.
Snake is in a good position because he can actually only concentrate on sprinting here. But it looks like the sprint is going to be slightly uphill, so it's going to be important the timing and the positioning. If you're too much behind, you can forget about the winning of the sprint.
Ash. So now
Okay,
Snake is launching the sprint as
maybe a
as
bit too
tempo.
soon.
Yes, maybe. Oh, he gets a block from his own rider, but Snake
Yeah,
takes
it was
the win.
Gabi on the right, winning the
Gabi?
sprint.
Okay,
Yeah,
Gabi. I trust you.
Gabi and Baso came out very fast on the right hand side, and they get the first two places, I think.
Okay, I trust you.
If my eye isn't bluffing on me, but I hope not. And now the break has 4 minutes, 4 minutes and a half, which is a great advantage.
Might be good to see if there's some 77 mountain rider or also some
Oh,
ear
yes?
rider. Oh yes, Snake has it, I believe. I
Yeah,
saw Snake.
I
I
think it's
saw
only Snake.
Pompon. Pompon also maybe. No
Go
Pompon.
slow, Emea, go slow, go slow.
Yeah,
When you see a 77, stop. Not 77 sprint, only mountain.
yeah.
Okay, Latour, so Snake.
Latour and Bargain, no. And and now
So
there's
it's
Stroke.
only
Yeah.
Snake.
Only Snake, yeah.
So Snake should work actually because, but yeah, probably this stage
Attack
isn't
from
the
Paris
best.
and attack from
So
Paris
Hush is attacking.
with the 77 climber.
No, I think he's, yeah. Let's see. Baza was pacing, but
Yes, with
anything.
Petit and the cover rider.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the stage, obviously, because
Uh,
Conefroy obviously can be considered the one of the favorite riders in the stage. Now Baza is going to surely attack to catch Lohinski ahead. On top
Lewinsky
of this
took
climb is going.
a nice advantage of 1 minute.
And there he goes. E2.
Might be a good idea to go to Group A as they are closing
Yeah, this
to
is
the
a good
intermediate
idea.
sprint, to the second intermediate sprint. Yeah. Hello, Shen. Can you give us some advice and some information about your group?
Holy shit.
Absolutely. We are heading to the second intermediate sprint point. Tim has taken both with Zimmerman in a great battle. Now we see Ghosty also going for them. But we also have GC News here in Group A. Agap has fallen off the back with his 82 Mountain Rider. He's now 4 minutes. Sorry, he's now 2:42 behind the rest of the Mountain Riders here in the peloton. Unclear what was happening, but Agap is far behind and will be losing almost all chance at GC if he can't salvage it here in this stage. So an interesting development as this back group is 9 minutes behind the 80, uh, 78 mountain, medium mountain, but we'll see what the GC battle looks like here at the end of the stage.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Sean. So actually, the break in this game, the other group is going. So
2 minutes
let's see
advantage
because yeah,
for
I
for
think it's
Group A.
borderline. It's going to be a bit borderline on the because yeah, probably it's going to be the right advantage for the puncher to keep up in that stage, but I'm not sure because that
Mm.
stage is very long and very hard.
especially the remaining stages and obviously the big cobbles here. All of the 78 medium mountains are in this front group. Um, we'll
So
see if any wins by.
the 77 mountains are all ahead.
They are all ahead,
So, okay. So
with the
AGAP
exception of Tim.
theoretically
Tim's
can
in the back.
recover. But AGAP
Oh,
is coming back, to be honest. I'm watching now 136 advantage, disadvantage.
he he is making he is making strides. We'll see how close he can get with all three of those riders there too. Um, but thank you all for joining here in Group A.
Okay, thank you, Sean. See
Thank
you
you, Sean.
later. I think they're playing the other group. Maybe they're playing a bit horribly because, yeah, I mean, they are allowing AGAP back while being 10 minutes later, which could have, yeah, they could have put AGAP in the situation where he should have played only for the 77, while they pacing behind could have created the situation where the 82 Mountain could still have a shot at GC. So AGAP could have been in the worst position, but yeah, in like this is a disadvantage is going to be totally cancelled.
Yeah,
Well,
but
let's
it
focus on
won't
group. Yeah, sorry.
it won't really be cancelled because he will have lost a lot of green bar, so
Yeah,
it
for
might
sure. That's
it might stay. So yeah, let's back to Group B, and we will arrive at the top of the first third category climb.
yeah. Castiglione d'Orcia climb 5.3 kilometers at 5.6%. The first climb of the day, the first KOM. It looks like Pompon is leading the race, but it's a third category, so there's not a proper sprint. It's just trains go ahead, and Lohinski
Lewis,
gets 2 points.
yeah,
The
so
group is not
Lewis,
far away. The group is not far away because it's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds on
so
of
we might
undulating.
have
Yeah,
some players that are riding in the group behind.
yeah. It's Gabi working, trying to avoid the situation because I think he is one of the few without the 77 mountain, so
Yeah,
he's
but
working.
a lot didn't have their 77th mountain. Only Snake and have it at the front.
Yeah, and no one else is working. Bazo is not concerned about working, and and I think he has the 77 climber in this group, but probably he has two riders only in this group, so he can't work actually.
Yeah, he has only two because there are 21 riders in front, and if I remember, he put four riders in the front as
Yeah, he has
like
four
Pompon,
riders here.
like Pompon.
Um, yeah, and now we are on on the second climb, on
The
almost
Passo
starting.
del Lume Spento.
Good, great Italian pronunciation, better than some Italian, I guess, and I'm serious about it. And we see Ash on the attack, and Gabi now
Is
decides to go the most logic way and attacks. Baz has
Yeah,
been the
because
faster.
Gabi
Yeah, it does.
didn't. Gabi doesn't have the hill rider in the front. We saw that Hala Philip is behind. Is there?
Uh, yeah, it's true. So basically, he was pacing also because he was trying to have a shot at the stage, because otherwise he would have lost time in GC, but also time for the stage. And now Ush takes Passo del Lupe Spento gravel section, 2 stars, 6.7 kilometers, which is going to be a bit more hurting than the gravel we've seen yesterday in Classics, which was 1 star. 2 stars is already a dangerous thing for legs, especially for the 77 mountain with their low value on cobbles. Guilherme is chasing very hard, trying to close the gap on Gabi and Baza. Ahead, it's still Hush doing the base, and now he goes alone with the block with one rider.
Yeah, to have some advantage before the intermediate sprint, as he could ride with
Yeah, because with Conor Stetter, I think he's trying to go for the double leader in green jersey competition. Gabi with
yeah,
the big effort.
might be a good option for him. But now he's accelerating. Gabi and Negus are coming back. And now
Yeah,
attack from Hush with the 80 cover rider. And the 80
yeah,
cover rider
Ash
is
is
making the
playing.
gap. And maybe the
Ash
gap,
right now is
gap is
playing very
there.
good.
The gap is there.
And the group is completely blown apart right
Yeah.
now.
Pompon is
And we
dropped.
have
And attack from
Bazo.
Neg. Basso is going away.
Yeah,
Basso is
Bazo again,
attacking.
but he has a low advantage, and Snake is on him. Martinez is, yeah, it looks like it's out of red bar. He was out of red bar, so he had to recover for a moment. But Bazo stopped, and Gabi recovered him, so the group is back together now.
Yeah.
I've,
Maybe we can go ahead as we are close from the intermediate sprint here now.
yeah, and I think it's going to be a battle within Ash and Bazo,
So
and
it will
let's see
be
how Ash is going to play it.
so Hush will surely take first or second place at the intermediate sprint in
Mhm.
front of Basso Rider. Hmm, we might have the intermediate sprint now in 2.5 kilometers. We are close from the IHS intermediate sprint. Who will
I
launch
think,
the first?
yeah, she's waiting the last moment,
And no one is launching. Hush is launching. And now Basso is trying to come back, and now Basso is
but
doing
it's
second
Ash.
place.
Ash winning it because Bazo should have tried to anticipate a bit, but he waited with
Way
Ash
too
and
long.
then the sprint. Yes.
And we saw the fourth place for Hugo Page, I believe. So Snake also take a good lead for the highest second place in the classification. Ashback with four riders at the front and 3 minute
And
advantage.
Gabi and Bazo still beefing a bit behind in the chat.
And
Um,
we might go to Group A because we
yeah,
are close
because
to
they're in the
the
finish.
finish. Yes, 24 kilometers left. Shan?
Welcome, folks. We've got approximately 22 kilometers to go here in stage 2 of Group A.
How much advantage this break has on the peloton?
The break has
More than 10 minutes, I believe.
it
Yeah,
is more than 10 minutes. The gap is 15 minutes now.
holy
So
shit.
this is for the front group. It'll be interesting to see who makes what attempts and if anybody tries to break away from that main peloton and give up on the front. As
How
we see an
many how
attack from
many
Leo.
77 how many 77 mountain riders are ahead? In the meantime, attacked by
Daniel,
Leo.
And you attack from Daniel Miko also.
and one from Joe Whiteley as well. Everybody seeming to match that attack there. Leo has a 77 mountain ahead. Joe Whiteley and Daniel Miko does as well. Uh, Ghosty does not. Tim does not. A Gaps is dead in between.
Um, yeah, Leo. So Leo doesn't have the 77 mountain.
Leo does, Daniel Miko does, and so does Joe Whiteley.
So Alaphilippe is the seven. Okay, Alaphilippe is the 77 mountain. So okay.
Philip is
It's
a ill
Foss.
rider. Ill
It's
rider.
Foss.
Foss. Foss has the Norwegian leader jersey. That's why I didn't
Yeah, we're not
recognize.
sure what happened there, but we do see the attack maybe for the stage coming here with 8 riders out in front heading under the 10-kilometer banner.
And we will arrive in the last gravel section, Sean.
Yeah, last and decisive. Because I think it's going to get some gaps in GC too between the
Absolutely, how the finish.
15 minutes from the 77. Oh, it's Leo has been dropped. Leo has been dropped, and Joe now is attempting to win the stage. Now this is the group attempting to win.
Yes, and he attacked with the 77 climber, I believe, Leo Falandri.
Yeah, Leo is behind with the 77. Ghost, he
But
has.
Leo
Okay,
does
Chapeau.
have the puncher here.
And it will be a fight between Joe and Daniel Miko for the stage victory, I believe, as the cover rider in front. Oh, Julien Alaphilippe is back.
And Tim is also back here.
Yeah, but
Ghosty on the front.
Zimmerman did a lot of effort in
1
the
kilometer
race.
go. Joe is attacking. Alaphilippe
Joe
with a
knows very
great
well the stage.
sprint.
Alaphilippe
Oh,
victory for Daniel
Daniel Miko.
Miko, I believe. Yeah, victory for Christophe Laporte.
Yeah,
Great attack
who
from Daniel
for
Miko.
so few.
Important here to check these other riders. Cummings a little bit dead.
Yeah, let's check the GC. Foss has dropped everyone else. Foss has dropped
Gegenhardt is close.
Gegenhardt. Cepeda's losing a lot of time too.
Yeah,
Almost over 3 minutes from Foss, I think.
This
and
is
on
going to be
Tao
messy here in
Guggenheim.
Group A.
Yeah, it's going. Leo is going to massacre everyone.
And
Oh, Team 77.
Tim is now making the attack here, but as
Oh,
the
way
82
too
mountain
late.
riders try
Okay,
to navigate.
we might have some differences in with 82 Mountain. Or
Yeah, and
maybe not.
let's see because now Team, for example, Team has the 77 mountain here, so
And
he will
Haga has
need.
finished.
And Agap has
Yeah,
dropped his 82 mountain again. He must play for the puncher, which is
Pretty
not
yeah,
the thing
it's
I'm
impossible.
sure he
definitely
wants to do heading
difficult.
into these stages.
I think he's going to play for the KOM classification because probably last play. I think as it is now, probably GC wise, Leo and Joe have a too big advantage, so they can't be overtook. But for the third spot in final from this group, it's going to be a real battle because third place in GC doesn't give so much points worthy, and other classification instead gives a lot of points. So let's see, it's going to be surely a fun race. Okay,
Absolutely here.
Let's
okay, thank you, Sean.
go. Let's
Let's
move
go
back
back
to
to
Group
group.
B.
And in this group, the break has only 3 minutes, which keeps the advantage under. Yeah, it's try. Bazo is trying to attack, and someone is dropped. A1. Let's see who is A1. Gabi is
Oh,
dropped.
Gavi is dropped, but he will come back. So now we are attacking last 35 kilometers and only 3 minutes advantage. So we will be sure that we will have battle for 82 mountains in overall
Yeah,
classification, as the gap is
yeah,
not
I
so
think so.
important. And you attack from Hush, attack from Adrien Petit in with Costner behind the wheel.
Yeah, she's playing very aggressive. Don't know if it's going to be rewarding because Pompon, for example, until now hasn't moved a single time from this group, so he's obviously sparing a lot of energies. And now there goes
No
Snake.
Snake. Snake is attacking, and Hush will have to react. But does he have really to react? He has only two riders
No, I think also he just attacked, so it was energy consumption. I think he shouldn't be the one who closed this one because otherwise he's going to be very soon alone, which
Yeah,
means it's
and
going to be tough to close if there is some.
in another part, there are a lot of player like Basso or even Pompo that are doing literally nothing since the start of the race of the stage. So it might be a bad idea, bad move from Hush.
Oh,
Oh,
Baso's dropped. Baso's dropped.
with Guilherme. Guilherme also was dropped. They have to be careful because there are four French in this in this semi-final, so it might have we might have some team play.
Also, the most dangerous thing is consuming energies on cobbles that you won't recover back because cobbles are really energy consuming, even if it's a low cobble. Now the break has 5 minutes,
Yes, 5 minutes
3 and a
advantage.
half.
Yeah, but we saw that
Uh,
70. We don't have any
Snake,
77 mountain left because I
yeah,
believe
Snake is the only one with 77 mountain.
no, he has only two riders left. So I believe it's Hill Rider and
He is. Can we
Snake.
show Snake Rider, Emma?
Yeah,
Page Embargi, yeah.
Bargia, yeah.
So he dropped.
So Basso has an advantage of with four riders left in the front group. Kostner Fry in front of the group, and I believe Basso will
And
attack.
there he
Yeah,
goes. Yeah. And that's for sure a good move. And if he
it's
didn't
for sure
gain
the
that
end.
much,
Oh, Pompon is
and now
accelerating.
Pompon.
Yeah, and now they have to follow because Pompon with three riders left.
I think Bazo is preparing an attack.
It might be a problem. Oh, 77 sprinter of Basso is down.
But
Now
Hush
he's
anticipates it.
accelerating behind. Okay, always 4 minutes advantage, and Adrien Petit is protecting Cosnefra. So
Attack
all
by Gabi
the
behind.
yeah attack of Gabi, and Snake is following. Snake is pacing and plotting.
Yeah, Snake, for Snake, it will be more convenient to attack
Yeah,
instead of closing. Now Bazo risks to go on this small
acceleration of
climb.
Basso.
No, it was
No,
pacing.
no, no, no. He stopped. She's taking the lead of the plotting.
Yeah, I think he's
And
going to control the race now.
attack of Ush in front. Attack of Ush in front with Adrien Petit.
Yeah, he could have waited because now with the cobble section,
And he was the
but
only
there is
one
a
with the, he was the
there is a
only
gap
one
now.
with the 80. Oh, Gabi has the 80 cobble. We saw in the other semifinals that 80 cobble won. So
Laporte is the 80 cobble.
yeah, it's the 80 cobble for France one, for France two. Sorry.
No, yeah, but Miko has the Champions League team.
Yeah, for Champions League is also the
Ah,
80.
okay,
Sorry.
okay. So
And
let's see what happens.
last 5 kilometers, nothing happened in Ploton. So let's focus maybe on the first group. And Gabi is pacing in front of this group.
Maybe a bit too much because being ahead isn't very rewarding right now. Maybe it
3.2,
was better.
3.4 kilometers, and now the little climb. We are back
Yeah,
in the
final
most
small climb.
difficult part, the most difficult part of this climb.
I think Pompon is going to win. Pompon is going to win
Pompo has
because he
always
actually didn't.
two riders left for
Forcing by
Pompo,
Bazo.
accelerating with Sturgis, and Madouas
And
is down,
Pompon goes,
and Pompo,
what's a block?
horrible Gardo, and no victory from
Oh,
Vegas.
Bazo comes back from behind and wins. Holy shit, that's the most unreal win I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
from the
And
glass
Bazo was
as well.
blocked so hard. Holy shit, what a win.
And now let's focus maybe in overall team. As we saw that Basso is accelerating, no one is getting dropped actually. She's losing a 77 sprinter, but Kodu is
Yeah.
still there.
What, the
Signify made
77 mount? Okay. Oh, the
okay.
77
It's
mountains are dropped here, and let's see
yeah.
the sprint.
Let's see the sprint.
Maybe Snake was risking to lose a bit of time.
Snake and Pompon might lose a bit of time. No, I
No, I think
believe they
anyone
won't
is
do
going
that.
to,
They
yeah,
won't do
anyone is
that.
going to lose time. Or Pompon, because there are 3 second gaps. So let's see. Maybe Pompon is at risk, but I don't think so.
No, it looks so. He looks a bit too close from the last rider of the group.
Gabi saying, "Well, I'm out." I think he's going to pass.
Right now, he's not in good position as he didn't put any points in the first two stages. Oh no, sorry, he put some points with Seneschal in this stage,
Yeah.
but now
Um,
he has two mounting stages to return
mhm. He
to
also
return
has
his
a good.
classification.
I think he has good points with the 77 sprinter.
Mm, I'm not really sure about that, but we will see. Maybe with the classifications that Hemea will provide us. Mhm. Hemea, can you provide us the overall classification?
And Maya
Okay.
has fallen asleep.
He didn't like the race. He wanted to go to bed.
Yeah, because this night is painfully long and we still miss 2 stages.
And for information, Laporte took the first point in the first KOM, and Laporte is away in Group A, in
Maya,
semifinal Group A. Yeah, and yeah, where are you?
well,
We lost
our
our
stream.
our streamer. What the hell?
So we are
Okay,
condemned to watch forever this last replay. Okay, let's
okay,
see
no, it's
the
okay. We have it. So
Connefroid
Cosnefroid
leader.
in front of, I believe it was Coupage, yes, and
That's
Martin
Vrček
Session.
leader in time. So a base of 5 points for the. Let's see the GC because Almeida lost some seconds. Snake lost some seconds.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait, go on stage, please. Go on stage again.
no,
Tappa.
general is good. No?
Okay, we're
Sorry.
starting.
Maybe we can move to Group A. They're close from the intermediate sprint. Emea, if you can do the switch with Sean. Hello, Sean.
Attack.
Can
Hello, Sean.
can you give
We
What's
more
happening in
head
your group?
information?
to the intermediate sprint. Daniel Miko leading with Laporte, the winner of stage 2, and does take the intermediate sprint here. Let's look at the full results for that sprint.
Yeah, great win by Miko. And you
You
start
see
in
Laporte
climbs.
with some great points. McClay should move into the green jersey lead. And Tim, knowing he needs the points with Zimmerman, does get the 10 points there.
Okay. And can you give us a bit the ranking for the intermediate sprint jersey? It's a green
Mm,
jersey.
Antonio, I'm not hearing you very strongly. Not a lot of great other things to note here in Group A so far. Everyone is together, minus these two riders of Tim now falling off the back. But an A gap now going with an attack, but things are pretty calm here in Group A.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we
But
will
absolutely.
be back.
As we now look at that, uh,
We'll be back.
Okay, Emma, can you show the stage classification of the stage before this for a moment? Uh, go on stage. Go on stage. Appa. Ok, Alaphilippe, Tuca, Bardet. Okay, Bardet and Tuca with same time. Also Godou, but Pompon, Almeida, and Snake lost 7 seconds. Okay, not so
Yeah,
much, but still they lost something.
it's not a lot, but it can be very important for the overall classification, as this stage is not really difficult. And
Hmm.
six, it has some seconds of bonification, and if they don't take it at the end of the stage, they can already be relegated at more than 15 seconds.
What's that climb? Yeah, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Sorry, I was saying that if you if you see in some previous result in previous run, like other like in third run, some overall
Uh-huh.
classification played for some seconds. So those seconds can be
Ah,
very
yeah,
important at the end of the day.
yeah, that's true. So even 7 seconds can be a big loss, especially when it's this game that not always give us differences. But yeah, I think I hope at least in the next stage that we see big differences because the terrain should be there. With the previous game, PCM 2022, I believe that would have been a real massacre with Bar. Well,
Yeah,
maybe it's going to
even
be the
in
same.
even in previous updates, like at the early of the year, the green bar was really important
Yeah,
in this game. No, now it's way less. And let's go back to the race. I believe like we have a group with 19 riders in the front. It's a
yeah.
lot.
The break is being controlled by someone because they aren't taking a big advantage as it is now. They are
And
going on the first climb of the day, called the Bonfontaine,
and
I
3 minutes
suppose.
advantage. It's already a good advantage for them. As we can see, maybe a lot of hill riders
Hmm.
at the front, and also some 77 sprinters for the intermediate sprint. Let's see what will happen in Col de Bonnefontaine.
Yeah, I think the main movements on this climb are going to be projected to the intermediate sprint because obviously there is still 1 point, only 1 point to be catched in this climb, so
And
nothing
last,
really special.
and especially when you see last stage that gives a lot of points with Col de Cesicom and Rosana. So yeah,
Yeah, I
very.
think in fact I think that the KOM classification is going to be decided only by the next stage.
KOM, bro. I need KOM.
Yeah.
In the support, I believe that Airing will take this point pretty easily, as no one is really fighting for them. And now Basso is
Well,
accelerating behind in the group in the second group, as he wants
yeah,
maybe to take some advantage before the intermediate sprint. And Snake is following with Equipage.
good move by Ba. So this move was sending a rider ahead, and then maybe the one with the weaker rider in mountain, and then recovering him down the road looks like a good tactic actually.
And it looks like he will take the point, I believe.
Yeah, Snake is close, but sorry,
72 seconds. Oh,
yeah,
they're back. Great effort from Bargill. And a new
and
acceleration
Basso
from
goes.
Basso.
He tries to drop again, Snake, And Snake
Okay,
reacts
Snake.
again.
Kosnerfra is
Be-
attacking. Can Kosnerfra came back? Kosnerfra came back, but
no, he
no.
couldn't. He couldn't for 100 meters.
Oh, sad story. Oh,
Why
what?
Bazo? Why Bazo is helping
What?
Ash?
What the hell? What bus
What's
are you doing? What is this What is this
I
magic?
don't know what the fuck?
Might
I
be
didn't expect this.
maybe a mistake from Vassal,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Kosnefra doesn't have any red left, so he will be beaten by his Versic. But easy
and
point
Snake is
for
going.
Egopage. Easy point for Egopage. That will give him a good lead on Basso for the intermediate sprint classification, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't know how the sprint are going to be in the next stage, but yeah, probably
The,
it's going to be
the sprint is
something
at
for the sprinter.
the early of the stage, I believe,
So
not
it's
in the end.
going to be good for the sprinter. It's going to be tough for Baz.
And even for Kosnefra, as it took only the sixth or seventh place, if I remember. So he has lost a lot of his advantage on Hugo Page.
The second, there are two intermediate sprint. The first is right after the start, right after a small climb, where I think the 77 are going to resist. And then the last is before the last climb, but I think the puncher isn't going to arrive that far.
And we saw that Pompon is back. Pompon didn't make a lot of effort to come back on the front of the group. Maybe if he's accelerating in the climb, he could have some
Gabi's attacking.
already attacking from Gabi. 7 minute advantage also for the front group.
Yeah, that's a good advantage for the group ahead, but if they start like this, it's not going to be sufficient because it's going to be for GC, but let's see.
And
Because Snake is a bit
Snake is
in
getting
trouble now.
dropped. Snake is getting dropped. He has to come back very fastly on this group. Okay, he's
If
back.
Bazo can't join Gabi, it's going to be difficult. But if they join their forces, they're going to be very dangerous for the group behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
now they're together.
And 45-second advantage. It can be a decisive move
Yeah, if
for the classification. Pompo has to
if
react.
they don't
Snake has to
find
react.
if they don't find agreement behind, it's going to be very dangerous. But forcing by Basso, well, Gabi is underestimating the pacing by Basso. In fact, he got dropped at the moment on this climb to Côte de Crête.
And the group has already lost nearly 3 minutes. And Guilherme is going away.
Yeah, Guillermo with the full rider train, and yeah, he may become dangerous for the break.
Yeah.
Oh, Pompon actually closed on the tree, on the two players ahead, and
Yeah.
everyone is closing.
Yeah, no, they're closing. No gap has been made. But
Gabi is
three
saying that he's
minutes,
lost.
3 minutes only advantage, so they lost nearly 3 minutes in this climb, which is a lot.
Yeah, yeah. But let's see the advantage of Group E2. Um, can we go ahead on the front? Okay, they have yeah, they have 4 minutes, those riders, and they're starting this steep climb, which is called the Bramont. And this
Yeah,
group now is exploding because there is no cooperation anymore.
yeah, and there are some players that use a lot of energy between the force cut and the intermediate sprint. When players like Guilherme or Pompon didn't use a lot of energy in those
Eh,
parts.
M-
So
Morgado is right now the virtual leader jersey because he was 6 seconds behind Sverchek at start of the stage, and
Yeah,
now he has a great advantage.
he has a great advantage, but still not enough with the 82 mountains. He has only 5 minutes advantage.
Mhm.
Plus the 3 minutes, it's eight
Well, five
minutes.
minutes advantage today in this stage, and 5 minutes in the stage before. It's ten
Makes
minutes
10
already
minutes.
if he gets to the finish.
Yeah, but the finish line is really far. It's still
Yeah,
100 kilometers left, and not the
and yeah,
most easy part of the stage with Ballon d'Alsace and Planche de Belfi. We
Pazo is in a bad place right now.
might be a good idea to go to Group A as they are close
Yeah,
to the Ballon d'Alsace top top climb
yeah, I agree.
to see a bit the situation as we are in the downhill.
And
Shen,
we're joined by our friends from the PCM IMA stream, with Padoon now on the attack.
so I believe they are close from the Ballon d'Alsace top climb, so might be a good idea if you can give us some clear views about it for the KOM classification.
So this climb is crucial for a gap here, trying to get the KOM, but Joe Whiteley is now attacking as well as Daniel Miko. Gebre has gotten some points as well as Kamna here, but A Gap does take it. A Gap needs to win this KOM, as we know. Um, what we've seen so far is we now hit the descent. Agap attacked with three, trying to get away with Padoon. He is now alone in this group, but we see the rest of the GC and KOM leaders here. And as we look at the results of that KOM, Padoon does take the important points, as well as Kamna. Kamna should still be in the lead. Bukman Gebrezabie, who took the points at the second category climb, as well as some other domestiques.
Okay,
In
yeah,
unclear why
yeah.
Joe wants to work in A2. Zimmerman is important for Tim here as well. Agap and Tim should be thinking about their punchers as GC riders in the battle for fourth place on GC. They won't make a difference against Daniel Miko and Joe, but they've got two or three different GC battles within that second group to fight for.
Thank you for the information. I believe we can go back to our group to see the situation. As we can
Yeah,
see that Guilherme is having the 2 minutes lead on the major group with always three riders left.
yeah. Behind they are not pacing a lot because they are managing their energies. It looks like
Yeah.
they have a 4 minute advantage on the group behind, where Gabi is working because Gabi has necessarily to make this race about GC riders because GC is the only way I think that can make him pass at this point.
And surprisingly, we have Snakes that came back on Guilherme, and it was Pompon earlier with him. We don't know what happened to Pompon. Oh, we
Well, there
Guilherme
was
came
a,
out.
I think there was a point where the group was back together, and then they actually break again, probably, and they allowed Guilherme to get again 2 minutes.
So 7 minutes advantage for Guilherme in his ill rider. It can be a decisive advantage with the 5 minutes taken during the previous stage. 12 minutes advantage in overall classification on other 82 mountains right now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, and obviously, if it was on with the 77 mountain, that will be basically a sentence. But maybe the fact that there are punchers ahead is still keeping the mountain riders in the contention. But let's see, because behind anyone, no one is pacing here. and so the advantage for them is raising a lot.
And Hemea showed us that Latour took the first place at the second category climb. So Latour is taking some good points, and Morgado took the second place. So Morgado is increasing the gap in the KOM classification.
Yeah,
So
Snake is fighting very good for other classification, which means he's in a good spot to qualifying, but obviously he will need a good GC placement. And now
so
they
now,
have 10 minutes advantage.
so now we have 7 kilometers before the Ballon d'Alsace climb. 7 kilometers of full flat until 7 where is the start of the climb. So now the Platon will have to try to reduce the gap, or it will be very difficult for the GC battle for them.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but I think from Ballon d'Alsace, someone will try to attack from the group behind for sure, because as it is the situation now, it is a bit dangerous. Because ahead, Snake and Guilherme have a good agreement, good cooperation. Obviously, their advantage is not very much, so someone from the group behind can actually join them with a good pace, I believe. Um, but yeah, I mean, the group ahead risk to have a break from someone because the next part of the race, I think, is going to be very tough to control and escape. And then someone can attack her even from the group behind because not everyone, I think, is in the position of affording this break to go to the finish.
An attack from Basov with his rider, and Kosnefroy is trying to reduce the gap, same as Gabi, and the gap is really decreasing now. Only 1 minute left for Guilherme and Snake in the most
Yeah,
difficult
and
part of the climb. Sorry.
yeah, obviously they're trying to close now, but it looks like behind they're no, okay, it was just the reference for timing that was dropped, so it was being relayed back from the group. Yeah, it should be changed. Thank you, Matt.
So in the plot, Gabi is accelerating with Seneschal. They're trying always to reduce the gap, but always 9 minutes advantage for the group in front. And Guilherme is going alone. Attack from Ricosta.
Guillermo is going to be alone. Yeah, I think this group is going to be composed by lone rider. Oh, Baso as Tibor ahead, the 77 mountain rider, but he's
Yeah.
working for Sverchek.
So it
So
might
Baso,
be it.
yeah, Baso
So
is
it might
probably confident about playing for the puncher.
yeah. And I believe we will watch the top of the Ballon d'Alsace fight, and then we will move to Group A as they are close
Yeah,
to the finish line of
they're
La
starting
Planche de
last climb.
Belfi. They will start the last climb in few kilometers. So we will take the KO in Morgado or Latour at the top of Ballon d'Alsace. This will be the fight, and it will be a first place for Ricosta in
Ricosta.
front of Morgado.
And Sverchek Sverchek was actually incapable of coming back, and now he has to rely on Gabi and Pompon working because he's alone now,
I am
and this
being
is a
Okay,
driven
great
here.
situation.
let's move back to Group H. And you have you can tell us what is going on in your group.
We are on the final climb. Joe is leading a gap with one rider each here on the Planche de Belfi. Leo now looking like the best in the peloton. But the GC riders, including the hill riders, are still here for the other three as well. Joe looks in great position with 2.5K to go.
An acceleration from Leo Falandre looks like.
Absolutely, Leo with Alaphilippe, Foss, and Evenepoel. Foss should be the GC leader, but Evenepoel may be the one for the stage. A
And
gap
Leo
is
actually
spot
gets a gap.
And Leo is trying with
indeed.
Evenepoel. Foss is
Oh,
really
and
impressive.
Alaphilippe zeros, but there we go. A gap is dead. Can Joe get to the finish line?
Victory surely for Christopher Froome.
And
A good
Foss
run.
actually dropped everyone else.
And Leo
Leo
Falandri second and third place in
Leo
front.
is impressive.
The-
He actually knows how to play with the 77 mountain better than now he plays with the 82 mountain. It's already the second time that he's playing GC with Foss consecutive. I remember also the third round, and he does it magnificently. He actually was ahead of some 82 mountain riders with Foss in the third round. So imagine how strong he is. Great win by Joe now. Joe, I think Joe and Leo have certified they're going through at the moment.
And it
I'm
will
almost sure
be
of that.
I think they will have as well.
okay. Let's go back to Group B. Thank you, Sean, for your intervention, and come back when you need. So we are in Col de Croix. So still 1 minute's advantage for Guilherme riders and Latour in front of Pompon and Basso, which has done a little gap with Gabby and Hirsch, but really too little. And 9 minute advantage on 82 mountains.
Pompon
Don't
has been dropped.
Pompon dropped also. Hirsch also has been dropped, I believe, as he has two riders there. And Guilherme continue now in Ballon de France. I
Okay,
did it.
Guilherme has 1 minute advantage, and I think it's going to be very tough to catch him
Yeah,
because there
very.
is no cooperation behind. So it's going to be a double for him because if he wins, he's going to get stage and leader jersey, so 30 points in total, which is a great thing.
Yeah, but Snake still have a 77 mountain in front with him, so will be difficult to for Guilherme to win. So no ball on the servants. Nearly at 1 kilometers. We are close. Morgado is alone. Costa is dead now. And it will be Morgado against Latour. And Latour is taking the point to
Yeah, Latour
Morgado.
is going fucking strong.
Morgado second position. And always two riders left for the four others players. And Snake is pacing hard in the Ballon de Servance.
Yeah, I think the GC for those riders is gone. Probably is going to be obviously it's going to be ahead unless they recover a lot of the disadvantage they have in the next.
An
And
acceleration
Gabi
from
goes.
Gabi. Gabi has to go. He has no chance in GC if they have to play in front.
Yeah,
So
Gabi is in a desperate situation because as it is now, he don't doesn't have the possibility of winning the GC, and he's in a bad position also for the other jerseys. So he is very in a very bad situation. He has to attack right now.
and now
Col de Chevrer.
last climb before Ballon d'Alsace Col de Chevrer. And Basso is trying to reduce the gap with the front group, but it might be
No, the front.
difficult.
Yeah, the front group is going to the finish. It's very difficult to catch them in this kind of roads unless they don't find cooperation in the next section, but it's going to be tough to catch them.
Yeah, and Snake is taking the point. Morgado is taking second place. Basso is going away
Oh,
alone in
Konofra
the
was dead.
middle.
Konofra was dead.
Cosnefar was dead. Oh, bad news for Hush. But now,
Again, Gabi.
again, attack of Gabi in Plotten. Only 3 minutes advantage. It's reducing very a lot. And Mora is here for waiting Gabi. Very good news for Gabi. He won't be alone in the downhill, and he can continue to reduce the gap. So now the downhill from Col de Chevreux. Long two part, and then it's less step, less steep. So Basso is alone. He won't recover a lot in comparison to Snake or Shen Gabi, I believe, which is
Yes,
behind.
Vercek, as it is now, hasn't recovered energies basically because he was alone. So
Or
he's in
didn't
a bit.
recover as much as
He could.
the others.
Now he's trying to join ahead, and it looks like he's cutting the gap from ahead because Snake isn't working.
Yeah, Snake is maybe focused behind on Gabi group.
Yeah,
Paripan still there for Hush. Two riders left. Gabi is waiting with Alaphilippe and can be the decisive move behind.
yeah, because he has gained a lot.
So now it's Morgado and Latour that will surely take the win. One of those two riders. And Latour is still in the wheel of
I think it's going
Guilherme.
to be. I think it's going to be Latour stage, Morgado jersey because I think Latour. Can you show Latour, please?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
far
Latour is
away.
12 minutes behind. So
But Snake is focused on the stage. Gabi is trying to ask some help behind with the 82 mountain. But it's too
yeah,
late for the stage. Morgado
but
versus
he's cutting a lot of gap
Cosnefroy is
because
coming
now
back
it's
with
5 minutes.
Madouas. Cosnefroy and Madouas are coming back. No, it's finished for them. It will be a
Yeah.
fight Morgado's, Vershek, or Latour for the victory.
Oh, Bazo is back.
Basso is back, but he doesn't have any energy left, I
Yeah,
believe.
he's going
Oh,
to be.
Cosnefra is back. Cosnefra and Madouas are back.
Let's
Madouas did
see
nothing.
because Pompon.
Pompon did
If
nothing.
Pompon wins, yeah, if Pompon wins, I'm going to shout because it's the most undeserved win of
No, victory
forever.
for Snake, I believe.
No,
No!
Pompon passes. Holy shit! And
No,
he wins. No, yeah, he
victory
wins.
for Pompon. And Snake
No,
doesn't win the stage as we saw. And the GC for Guilherme looks difficult or nearly
yeah,
done.
Basso gets a lot of advantage on Morgado and
Oh,
on
Gabi,
anyone else.
Gabi did the gap with everyone. Gabi
Gabi's
will
cut
finish
if
at
yeah,
less 3 minutes.
yeah,
No
Gabi has still a chance to
resistance.
win. Gabi has still a chance to win.
Philippe and Borde, incredible ride from there. And Tukai taking Basso is in really good position for GC. Or maybe Pampa will pass him. Pampa?
No, no, it doesn't.
Pampa will pass him. No, he
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't for a few centimeters.
But Ush and Lenny Martinez are dead. Same for Almeida. So very difficult stage for Guilherme and Hush that lost a lot of points as Snake also. And it is a bit the renew age of Gabi and Pompo for the classification.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going. Well, Basel for sure now is going to be the favorite. But I think Gabi with the gap, he has now 7 minutes. It's not. It's not. impossible for the climber to give seven to put 7 minutes on the puncher, but it depends because obviously it's going to be a difficult stage because it's long and yeah, I'm very curious because now it is open to many scenarios, so everything anything can happen.
Yeah, really, anything can happen, and we will have to wait a bit the that the last stage starts. Maybe we can have some information about the classification, as we can
For,
see. So the overall
yep,
classification
Gabi gained
figure,
1 minute on Baso.
yeah, 1 minute, and but always 8 minutes deficit for the overall for the TC leader of Gabi.
It's between the four of them: Baso, Pompon, Ash, and Guilherme.
Yeah, so point classification Costner for increase the gap, but only 11 point left. Versik third place, and Latour is taking first place. So so right now Gabi has really to win the overall classification. So the last stage will be fire, I believe.
Yeah, look at the length and the hardness of the stage.
And now we're moving to group A. We will have some information about Sean. Can you give us some information about your group, like intermediate sprint or KOM sprint of Col d'Issisi?
Absolutely. So, in the intermediate sprint, ooh, we see um, uh, the riders of Leo Philandri winning the sprint, and he should win the classification with that. Zimmerman was in good position as well. Tim should get second unless there are major changes at the final sprint. McClay will get third, both at this intermediate and in the classification as a whole, we believe. At the KOM point, Gebre closed the gap on Padun and Kamna with 5 points. Kamna is still the virtual KOM leader ahead of Daniel Miko's Gebre. Padun is a close third alongside Froome. We see 14 riders up in front, five of Daniel Miko, and some other riders kind of spread across the groups here. Um,
And
this
it
is going to be the GC battle, but it's unclear who teams are going to play for. The difference between the 78 medium mountain and the puncher for some of these teams is still 15 minutes. So it's unclear where the battle will actually lie and how big the gaps will be on this stage. I don't know. I've never played this stage before, so some interesting battles here in Group A.
so now you are in the Comet Rosella, as I can see.
We are 13 kilometers, sorry, 14 kilometers from the Cormet de Rosedal. And that will be where we start figuring out what the differences will be in the KOM. If Daniel Miko can get the win here, I think he has guaranteed his spot in the top three overall. If he starts winning these KOM battles over Kemna.
Okay, thank you for the information. I believe Group B will start soon, so we will focus on the last stage from Group B.
Um,
Yeah, is it starting? No, MAI is still loading, as always.
Yeah, but we can talk about the main aim for those players that's still in good spot for qualifying to the grand final. I
Gabi
believe,
has to make this stage a real hell for everyone. He has to attack very hard.
yeah, and all others can play together to try to pass him. And yeah, we have a main problem for Gabi is that all 82 Mountain will try to play for the KOM jersey, and Gabi has to play the overall classification with him, so he won't be able to play KOM. So Gabi will have to win with more than 8 minutes on on 70 on Hill Riders. And in another part, he has to take also some KOM points as he has literally no points right now.
Yeah, he should actually make kind of a miracle to take some points from the other classification, the secondary classifications, because as it is well, I mean, I think that this stage is going to be decisive for the KOM because I don't think um, the points assigned up to this moment are enough. If someone goes with a good action, he can actually wipe the floor and gets the KOM jersey only in this stage. But obviously, you have to focus. I think it's dangerous because that will mean that you are focusing only on KOMs, and it will still be a long way to the finish. So it's still dangerous to predict something for the stage. The only thing I think is that Gabi, the only thing he has to do is attacking. Bazo is in the worst position. I think, yeah, he's leading, but also having to control this stage with the puncher is probably the worst position ever someone has been.
Yeah, but does he have really to to control the race? Because if Gabby is going away, he doesn't care. He's far from him in term of classification.
Yeah, the
Of
problem is that he risks when Pompon is 2 seconds behind him. So if Pompon actually beats him on sprint, on intermediate sprint, he actually gets that slight margin to close on Bazo. But Bazo looks like is sending Sverchek into the break right now. Why they're asking for Re?
we don't have more information. I don't know why they want to revert. Maybe for the intermediate sprint.
They are saying that Emea is blocking, has blocked people.
Yeah, but is it really the case? I don't know. Okay, so maybe we'll have a re. It would be a bad news, but yeah, but you block Gabi. Even if you block Gabi or Guillermo, they are not well placed for K for intermediate sprint classification. So we will have a rust. So maybe
Okay, we have a Re.
we can come back to Group A to have some news about Sean
Yeah.
when
Yeah, when Emea wants.
in other part we can see that we have some information about classifications point classification actually in each group. We saw
Mhm.
that in Group A, Joe Whiteley, Leo Falandri, and Daniel Miko are leading actually with leader with stages result. In Group B, we have Basso, Ush, and Pompo in front with
Gabi is in the
Gabi
worst
two
position
points.
ever.
With Gabi 2 points, even it is the same for Group A, where we have team which has only 1 point, which has only 0 point.
Holy shit. Bad position for team two.
And for others, it will be close. Maybe Hemea, can we do the switch with Group A as they are starting Calderis room? Asian, can you give us some information about your group?
I can. We are heading into the only HC climb of the day. But at the top of the Rosaland, it was won by Gebre Zabier for Daniel Miko, and then Kamna, and then most of Daniel Miko's domestiques also took the points. This puts only Tim and Daniel Miko in a position to win the KOM, assuming no major changes otherwise. And Daniel Miko has all of his best GC riders in this front group, 6 minutes ahead of the remaining GC leaders.
It's a very good advantage for Daniel Miko to advance for the next stage, for the next step. It looks like.
He he's incredibly well set at this point. I think the win in the group should end up in Daniel Miko's hands unless
Yeah.
things go sour.
Yeah, it's also dangerous the fact that Froome is there from Joe.
From a GC perspective, probably not, but yes, he's got two top 10 GC positions still up here in the front. We'll see how Joe decides to play it, even though his best rider is still here in the peloton.
Yes, with Taha Gegenhardt. Okay.
That's I think what we've got here in Group A with 31 kilometers to go in the climb.
Okay, thank you, Sean. We come back to Group B.
Yeah, we come back to Group P where we will start the
Well,
last stage finally.
it will be nice, but we're still charging
Some vegetation.
vegetation. This stage is going to be a long nightmare. It looks like, I think in the end it's going to be Miko, Joe, and Leo in the next group, which, I mean, could have been the most predictable outcome, to be honest.
Yeah, a bit
I,
surprising because we could have some surprise, but not much
Agap is still
surprise.
leading. Well,
Yeah,
in everything else, Agap is leading the group right now. But yeah, I don't think he has any chance to keep up right now. Yeah, I mean, Joe, Leo, and Miko were the one with the most points already. So um, yeah, they're going to the final
so
probably.
Group A looks pretty finished
Yeah.
as the situation right now. Mm, as they're completing the first part of the call this is wrong. We finally chart the last stage, so we will we will be able to comment this last stage of the semi-final Group B. So a little prediction: does Gabi will be able to come back?
Well, Gabi has a difficult task, and as Emma said, it will be even more why the screen is black.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oof, you're saved. You're saved.
Um, Basically, I think the risk for Gabi is that people now will lose the 82 mountain to fight for KOMs. So yeah, I mean it's going to be a bit of trouble for Gabi.
Okay, we
But
lost no one, so no excuses now. We
yeah,
don't have any.
lucky. No loser excuses.
Thank you. So 15 kilometers from the intermediate sprint, as we saw, as intermediate sprint is really early in this stage. So
So the
at
start is going on this climb, and I think we're going to see the battle for the green jersey. Conefroy at the moment is the leader.
yeah, Cosnefroy is the leader with 11 points advantage on Hugo Page. I believe. They're winning away. And now attack from Pompon. Attack from Guilherme Almeida. Almeida is in front of the plot.
Yeah, Gabi now has a good advantage, and Gabi obviously is already applying the plan of sending riders ahead, trying to. But Zverchek is with him.
Yeah, so that is a bad news for him.
Yeah, but to be honest, this can also backfire because if Bazo spend too much energy,
He can lose a lot of energy and he can lose
yes,
overall classification with Vershik. Exactly.
yeah. Also because Gabi has 1 minute advantage on Bazo.
And Gabi doesn't care about Versik strategy. Maybe Versik can take some good points for intermediate sprint. 6 kilometers. It's pretty done for him.
Yeah, Gabi and Bazo have disadvantage, and I think they're going to be playing. I mean, probably only Bazo is going to play for the intermediate sprint because
We don't know. Gabi has runner which has also got some
ah
points.
no, no Zverchek 64 points.
Equipage is back.
Yeah, good move by Snake because Snake now he can actually win the sprint and he can actually no he gets blocked but he
Snake
got
took the second
second
place.
and he doesn't recover the full disadvantage from Ash. Now look at Pompon attacking, Pompon with the full team attacking. This
Oh,
is
nice attack from
a
Pompon.
nice move. But it's very soon
No.
because we are still 2028 kilometers from the finish.
Yeah, but the KOM can be an option for him. KOM classification.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
The
Might
break
go
is being
to
catched, but not Pompon. Pompon is going and Gabi too. And now on
Gabi.
Col de Saisy.
Gabi is back again in
Yeah,
the main group in Col de Saisy, first categorized climb of the day.
yeah, it's going to be very hard because they are already pushing a lot.
And it will be
And that's
difficult for
obvious.
and it's already and there are already some gaps that are creating.
Yeah, for Baso, if they start like this, it may become dangerous as because obviously there is a lot of climbs to do.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
also because Baso isn't, I mean, they're still beefing a bit Baso and Gabi. But Baso, if Baso gets too much heated in this fight, he risks to lose too much all the same because I mean, if he loses from Gabi, okay, it is good for him. But if he goes and he loses a lot of time from the others, he risks to go out because GC isn't really. Yeah, I mean, he's getting points in every other classification, but it's still risky because he's closing only on Gabi. Every time Gabi goes, he closes.
Several riders are in
Yeah, it might be a strategy. So now it's Guillermo is going away, maybe for taking the KOM points.
attack from a
Attack from Pompon, yeah, attack from Pompon.
Yeah, Pompon is very aggressive.
40 seconds of
I'm curious
lead.
to see. Yeah, Madwa is the best place rider for him in GC, and he's a puncher too, but yeah, he's treating him a bit. Yeah, maybe this is he's paying a bit of an experience here, but yeah, with Madwa being the second in GC, there wasn't actually the need of going so hard already. Also,
Yeah,
Guillermo is already going strong.
yeah, Guillermo is looking for KOM jersey, I believe.
Yeah,
Gabi is
uh,
attacking again.
yeah, Gabi is wasting already maybe too much.
Attack of Gopash, attack of Snake behind. She's trying to reduce the gap. And Guilherme will take easily points for the KOM with Almeida in front of Costa.
Yeah, Almeida hasn't any KOM points
KOM,
until
bro.
now, to be honest,
KOM.
which is kind of strange. But maybe he's really going only for that. And now he's attacking with Morgado.
Attack of Morgado and Oliveira.
We're into the downhill section. The riders can take a breather, but
And
they
30
can't let
seconds
their guard
advantage
drop.
already taken. Can be a decisive move.
Yeah, and we're already looking at some strange um, situations. To be honest, Pompon has been left with a good advantage right now. Because he also, I mean, Pompon and Guilherme has already. No, it's Gabi. Okay, it's Gabi.
Okay, let's move to Group A to have some updates from Sean. Hello, Sean. What happened in Group A during the Cold Days run?
Here we go. At the top of the Cold Days run, Froome was the one who got the 20 points. But it is an interesting battle here, as Tim has descended alone, with 3 riders of Daniel Miko now pacing back Froome and Padoon. For the KOM standings, we believe Kamna is slightly in front of Gebrezabie and Froome. These last 2 climbs will make a difference. Padoon should be out of it for the win. Leo is
Why
also now
Miko?
attacking in the
Why
GC.
Miko isn't attacking?
Oh, Leho has 2 minutes advantage on
Yes. Leo now has 2 minutes advantage on what we're calling the GC group, I would believe, which includes all of the punchers for Ghosty, Agap, and Tim, who are their only GC hopes, alongside Gegenhart for Joe. So
Leo is going to arrive with so much advantage. It's unreal.
he
I'll tell you already.
absolutely, Leo is
This
in a
climb
great
features some
position here.
dreadful percentages.
But that's the situation here in Group A as we start the Col du Mount Cenis.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you
thank you,
very
Sean.
much. We
I
are
think
starting the
Miko should have
sec
attacked in the flat before the climb because as it is now, he's just taking Padun and Froome with him. I mean,
yeah, but I believe it's just trying to win some advantage with Cepeda, which is his
mhm.
77 mountain for the GC classification. So
Yeah, probably.
we're going back to Group B, where we have the battle for the in the final stage. They are entering in the Comé de Roselon. As we can see, we have a
Bazo
big
is
fight.
pacing. Bazo is
Yeah,
controlling very hard the race because I think he's scared by the possibility of an attack by Gabi. So he's already there trying to prevent that
and
from
no
happening.
attack from Basso. Looks like he wanted to attack, and Pompon is reeling. Is reeling Basso in the Comé de Roselon. And Guilherme always with 3 riders in front with Gabi, and Snake also went out with 3 riders, which was the
Yeah, now
70.
Bazo isn't working. And look at Gabi, who is gaining slowly the front of the race, and I
And
think
now
he's
he's
going to attack.
attacking. Attack from Barley.
But Pompon is closing
No, Pompon is not
for a
close.
moment.
It is done. Attack from Romain Bardet.
187 kilometers from the finish.
Exactly. And Negus is trying to reduce the gap. With Pompon
Um,
with
yeah,
Pompon
Pompon
going
is working very hard trying to close.
with Axel Linzangle.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Well, now Bardet has a
20
little
minutes
advantage right now,
advantage.
and Bazo is going to close on him, tanking a lot. I guess Pompon, who
Yes,
worked a lot before. But I think all these acceleration are going to be tough because now Gabi can just say, okay, you are going to catch me, I'm going to make Sverchek pay. Because as the pace is on this climb, also climb isn't really easy. The ramps are steep, and so it's going to be tough for the puncher to keep up the pace. I think Baso is risking too much here because if Gabi goes,
He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't
he
release him yet.
actually passes the group all the same. It shouldn't be on him, but like this is risking to jeopardize his position
he's
just to
risking a lot
eliminate
of.
Gabi. Yeah, just to eliminate Gabi, which I don't know why.
Yeah, which we don't see the interest for for Barca to do it,
And he
and
goes
Gabi is
again.
again. Gabi goes again, and I really think it's not a good strategy from Barca to try to follow Gabi. You should just control him. 8 minutes advantage is a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't need to go because I swear Gabi is going to try at this point to make the race jump, and Sverchek is losing. Sverchek is
Falling
dropped,
behind. A team
and
leader
he's
slowing
spending a
down.
lot. If Gabi keeps pacing, Baso is risking a lot. This is unlogic.
Barca has only 4 riders left.
And
Oh,
still
oh,
177
three
kilometers.
riders, two riders left. 2 riders left for Barca. It would,
Hmm. Gabi has
and
decided
Gabi has
to
4.
Gabi has decided to kill Baso. I'm certain about this. He's trying to make Baso pay, and I think he's going to make it even harder on the Iseran later. He's losing Alaphilippe, but he's
Yeah,
going to
and
recover him.
Versik is dead. Versik was dead at the top. When Cosnefroy was good in terms of energy.
They're over the top
Basso is,
and
Yeah.
heading down the other side.
Basso
And
is panicking
apparently
a lot.
they'll be able to get some strength
hmm
back.
Baso is risking to go out.
When he shouldn't panic as it is doing right now. So wins the downhill of Cormier de Rosenau.
Yeah, and Baso is trying to recover time with these helpers. But obviously, as it is now, if they are already done, I think after the Iseran, he won't
Only
have them
attack
anymore.
from
And
Gabi in
Gabi
the
goes
downhill.
again.
And now what happened? Oh, Basso
And now
is
he has to go. Ush now is
Basso,
working.
Basso is waiting.
Yeah, Ash is working
And
now.
might be a good option to go to Group A as now they're in the steep part of the downhill.
Yeah.
To have a quick
And
overview
we
of
are
what.
joined by our friends.
Hey,
Hello.
Um,
Shen. Hey, Shen,
Camna
can you
was
give
the
us?
winner of that second categorized climb. Apologies for cutting you off ahead of Froome and Padoon. Agap has also decided to drop his GC rider to help his puncher in the back group. There is lots of infighting between Tim, Ghosty, and Agap for what should be the fourth GC position. Daniel Miko still looks in a great position here in the front group, 4 minutes ahead of Leo Falandri.
Yeah, maybe we can go with you until the intermediate sprint to see what happens. If some players with some green points can.
The only player with green points that will matter here in the front will be Froome. Froome might be able to sneak in to the top five um, with a win at this intermediate, as well as a couple points at the finish. But I still think Daniel McClay is going to take Joe's GC points or Joe's IS points as well. So I'm not sure there's much
Okay,
matter for him for Joe.
okay, no problem. We will go back to Group B to watch what will happen in Col de Luise round. We will see you soon, Sean, for the end of the stage.
Yeah, because now the group is back together. Baso has recovered at least one rider. And let's see if Gabi is going to go hard already at start of Col de Liseram.
Attack
No,
of Snake.
Snake, it's Snake.
Attack of Snake.
Group is disorganized, and
And
some
this is
Four
riders
dangerous
are
riders
for
setting up an
for
Baso.
opportunity to attack.
Basso. Basso still
No,
have four
Snake isn't
riders.
dangerous for Bago. No. But he's
Mm,
dangerous for the other classification because he has actually the KOM the KOM jersey.
Is he
and
going
he's
to
well
take
placed.
the lead
Obviously,
by himself?
in
I
fact,
his
Guilherme goes with him, and there he goes Gabi again. And
you
Gabi
had
is trying again to kill Baso. And
let me
Baso is
check.
killing Sverchek actually, yeah?
No,
I'll tell
he's
you,
killing two plus
Sverchek,
the 82 mounting.
yeah,
No. He's he changed his strategy. He needs to keep his 82 mounting until the final time. And you attack from Pompon now. Pompon is going away.
They broke through
Attack of
attack like
Gabi
a
also.
greyhound.
it's like the 10th attack by Gabi right now. And again, it's only Baso reacting, no one else. I think it's going to be risky to continue like this. I mean, if they continue like this, they're going out together.
It might be good for the overall for the overall standing at the end. It will.
Yeah, Pompon. Holy shit, Sivakov has lost so much red
There's
here.
an attack in the leading group.
Yeah,
Some
but
riders were not
it's a good
giving it their
attack.
all and sharing the pace.
No one is pacing against Pompon right now. 1 minute advantage already taken in only 1 kilometer. And Basso is not doing anything,
Yeah, because Baso is only caring about Gabi.
which is not really a good idea. And
No,
attack
it's
of
stupid.
Tuka, and now Gabi is attacking. New attack from
Yeah,
Gabi,
yeah, this is right because
and Hirsch has to react
yeah, we should react now, but
because more Guillermo attacked with Almeida.
yeah, Ush more than reacting, he should attack
Yeah,
because
right.
it's useless. It's useless if Ash actually and he attacked, and now Bazo is in the shit position right now.
Attack from Godu.
Godu is going for the KOM classification, obviously. Bardet is
Yeah,
going
and
for
it's
the
also
GC.
well placed for GC in comparison with
And
Tuka.
now, yeah, and now let's pay attention because this situation now Hush is in the no Bazo is begging Hush for help, but I don't think he's going to get any. Also because I mean Bazo was in a similar situation, eliminating Gabi and Hush in during Ita Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's risky for him because he may be getting back that thing back that he did back then.
And I believe that we will go to Group A as they are close to the finish line
Yeah,
of the coldest history year. Hey Sean, can you give some information? It looks like you're close from the finish line.
Absolutely. We are at the start of the final climb here. Joe has also dropped back. Leo Philandri is now the GC favorite, only 2 minutes behind Daniel Miko on the climb and coming fast. The interesting bit is I think we assumed Joe Whiteley would be in great GC position. His rider Gegenhart is now still with all of the punchers from the previous stage and is 2 minutes behind them in GC originally. He has to beat these riders by 2 minutes here on this final climb, or he will not move through, I do not believe. So that's the situation we have where this group is playing cat and mouse, but 5 kilometers to go, it looks like, and Cepeda and Kamna and Gebrezabie will fight for the win if Foss cannot carry
And
the gap.
Tobias Foss looks alone in this climb as Evenepoel is dead, and now we saw that Agap is going out with his hill rider. Tim also, and Joe will
And,
do the
Yeah,
move.
and
yeah, it's
Joe needs to
Miko,
make the
Joe,
victory.
and
And Joe is attacking now with Tao Gegenhardt and Christopher from in front. We will see what will happen in the final 2.5 kilometers. We'll let you Sean finish to commentate your race.
Absolutely. We've got 2 kilometers to go. Kamna is, of course, the strongest, with Cepeda being the GC protected rider here. Tim with a great stage, 1.5 kilometers to go as he now attacks for the victory and the final KOM points. Tim, who had 0 points heading into the stage, with a great stage here and the victory.
yeah, goes to team.
Gebrezabie,
And Gebrselassie will finish second in front of Cepeda. So Daniel Miko is going through.
Daniel Miko
Certainly.
should absolutely be going through here. Foss is the next
Let's see.
rider.
Let's see, because I mean, team will win the GC classification.
Yeah, but Daniel Miko will do second in GC classification.
Okay, so then
So it's pretty in. And now it's Joe
look at
Whiteley.
the
Might be
gaps.
a bit in difficulty.
Yeah,
The
it
gap,
is. He is.
As Agap will finish in front of him in overall classification.
he will.
Yeah, he's
A
going
gap
to.
will beat Joe in the GC.
But I think Joe has enough point in stages
Yeah,
already.
it might be enough for
It's
Joe.
going to be close.
So logically, we will have for sure Leo Falendri, Daniel Miko in World Cup final in tour, with an
Absolutely.
option with 90% sure
Look
uh,
at the
Joe
gaps.
Whiteley.
They
Look at the
are
gaps in this stage. They're
huge.
massive.
Okay, let's go back to
Guys,
Group B.
sorry to interrupt, but we still have a movement here from Snake at the front in Group B.
Yeah.
And right now, it was also Hush that was trying to move
Oh,
his leader further ahead.
hi, the big dog.
Hello. Sorry, I'm still a bit ill, but arrived in time for the action, it seems, for the final moments of the action.
Yeah, for the final of the stage, because I mean, final. We are halfway, and
In
yeah,
the final stage.
that's kind of a messy situation because we have Martinez in the lead with a big advantage. Latour isn't going. I think Latour isn't going to keep the second place on the climb, so he isn't going to make points. But
Yeah, it may be too close, too difficult for him. So it will be a battle between 82 mountain riders. Maybe we will see who will be able to take the second place.
I'm curious to see if someone from the 82 from the puncher is going to attack because Baso has spent a lot, and I think he's very, very attackable right now. Godu, in the meantime, takes the second place.
In KOM, and Gabi keeps Martin with him.
Yeah, Gabi is on,
Attack of
and Sverchek.
Kosnefla. Kosnefla is
Big
attacking.
effort, big effort by Sverchek.
Paripan still there for Hush. and Madouas and Sivakov for Pompon, and Busha for Pompon.
Now in this situation, if they don't work, for the GC is becoming very dangerous because I mean Ush should work, but I think Ush hasn't any advantage at working because he needs to drop Bazo. Now Bazo is alone, so with Bazo alone, we may we may be in for something good in GC battle because obviously he's going to be attacked by everyone. So he
Yeah,
will need to drop back an helper for sure from the group ahead.
and 1 minute 45 advantage. What's 45 seconds advantage for Gabi?
Yes, so he has 2 minutes right now, which isn't
So
enough.
Shen, can you give us some information about the final
I
result from
can. The
Group A?
final GC in Group A. Leo Philandri wins the GC overall. Daniel Miko in second. Agap third. Ghosty fourth. Tim fifth. Joe Whiteley only in sixth place in the GC.
Oh, it
In the
might be
points,
difficult.
Holy shit.
Leo wins the tiebreaker over Tim. Joe Whiteley third. Ghosty fourth. Leo again fifth.
So
And in the mountain, Tim beat Daniel Miko, Joe Whiteley, Agap, and another rider of Miko. So we're still waiting for the final points here. Seems
so
like
Joe,
something happened. Joe really going to fall out of the GC. It might be Tim moving through. We'll have to wait.
yeah,
Well, let's see
exactly.
because
It
it's
looks like
yeah,
Tim will advance to the world final with the
yeah,
KOM jersey, second place in sprint jersey, and fourth or
uh,
fifth place in GC.
we have classification of group. Yeah, we have classification of group A. Can I actually communicate it?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
please.
can. Please follow.
Okay, so Leo Falandri wins the group to 2,237 points. Second place for Daniel Migo,
Prepare just 1 minute
165
ahead.
points. And third
Because
place
there's
for
1/3 of the
Tim.
race left to run.
Tim
Now the
is
finish
actually
line
through,
approaching.
120 points ahead of Joe Whiteley, 105 points. Then fifth place for Agap, 100 points. Sixth place for Ghosty, 70 points. So big first big surprise of the day. Joe Whiteley is out of the final.
So let's move back to Group B when we can see some attacks from Ush and
Also, not
Basil
as
actually.
over because it's bad. And he will to try to follow Hush and follow.
Hi T100. It's a robot. I heard the robot voice. I thought it was Terminator.
I'll be back.
2 minutes 48 seconds advantage for Snake in front of a group with Gabi with Martin and Barde. Also 82 mounted from Guilherme and Negus are in the E2. And in the plot in the major group we have the Ilrai, the puncher rider of Ush and Basso, with I believe some pompon riders.
Yeah, I think they should attack Baso. Hush has 3 riders and he's working. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to ask what he was doing because he has 3 riders. There's a leader down to one. I don't understand what's going on tactically.
Yeah, I
And
mean
two riders
he
left.
should absolutely attack. Also, yeah, I mean Baso is alone, so it makes no sense. And
There's a
the
movement now from Hush. Sorry to interrupt you. There's a movement now from
yeah,
Hush.
yeah, and that's the right move right now. Gabi is almost dead, I think. So I think he's going for sure out. And Baso kept again the attack, but obviously right now, as the situation is, he's still in a precarious situation because if someone attacks, he may be not able to react, especially in the next part of the race after Col du Mont-Cenis, because as the road will start to rise to Sestiere, and Hush goes again. Ash goes again. He has to do it because
He has
He
to
needs
make a
to
gap with
gain this.
Basso.
Yeah, and
And
also Guilherme should attack.
but Basso will
Problem for
come back.
Guilherme is that if he tried now, he would have closed it for Basso, but he must follow now.
Yeah,
And it's finished
yeah.
for Gabi. Gabi is dead. His 78 rider, his 78 mountain rider is dead. And Martinez with a 5 minutes lead.
Martinez is doing what Gabi should have done.
Exactly. And
Then
Hatak
because he
Ga-
goes now.
yeah, he goes
for
for
the
the KOM,
KOM,
I think.
for the KM
Yeah,
classification and took the
Bazo
points.
is spending energies as if two is Vercek is the climber, but I mean it's very dangerous.
It's
What
Versick
Ooh,
is
situation
dead?
is
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 com-
dead?
really
Is dead?
Animation for Basso. Animation for Basso. He is in trouble.
Yeah,
But he now has the downhill. They
yeah,
need
if
to
should
push
attack
should
attack.
before the
be
flat
insane.
ends.
Should attack now. Oh, it's
Yeah,
too
because
late.
now Bazo is going to recover.
Yep.
Exactly, he has recovered now. It's finished.
And he's gonna try now that there's actually the downhill
Ah,
about to
okay.
start.
A rider
And
regains
now
control.
Bazo has some seconds to react more because he was behind, and this is a good move by Ash.
Let's see if it pays off.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's difficult because I don't know the downhill. If it's very full of turns, maybe it may pay out.
He stopped. He stopped. He stopped.
Yeah,
He saw that he won't be able to make the gap. Dunhill has a lot of turns in the first part. You recover often during this downhill, as we can see it
yeah, it's
with
also very long.
and we saw already hit during a lot of Finestre stages.
Tuanu, with still 50 kilometers to go, you've been in some of these big moments. With Basel having shown some signs of that there, do you think that there's conditions to attack him in what's still left of climbing here?
I really think that Paso should should follow the goodwill. As for example, if Gabi is attacking, he doesn't care about it. If it's Guilherme which is attacking, he will have to follow him because in overall
Yeah,
classification it's a danger for him. So now you have to focus on
to be honest, I
majority
think
on the people that can make you lose sometimes and that can make you lose some places in the overall classification.
to be honest, maybe Guilherme hasn't. Maybe Guilherme has before he hadn't a good bars, but I think as he did now, he reacted slower to attacks, just waiting for the others to stop and then coming back. So let's see, because maybe he has a bit of advantage. He has gained some advantage. So he may be the first to attack. I mean, if I was Guilherme now, I will attack as soon as the road will start again to rise, because then he will put Ush on the defensive, at least, and also Baz on the defensive, obviously. But if they want a chance to actually overtake Bazo, they have to attack him as soon as the road starts to rise.
And now we have 40 kilometers left for the first rider on the front for Lenny Martinez, and we will have an intermediate sprint that can be very important for the overall classification with some bonification seconds that can
I think
close the
waiting to
gap.
see who moves at the
The
front.
percentages are very high.
Yeah, I think well, it's going to be close for the stage win because obviously Martin or Martinez, yeah, um, he has 40 kilometers to go alone. It's going to be tough for him to do. So
Yeah,
for the stage, it isn't said yet,
yeah,
but
but
it depends.
7 minutes advantage.
Yeah,
The gap is really big, and who will ride against Martinez? That's a real
yeah.
question.
If it keeps growing, Martinez is going to finish first for sure.
And he will win overall classification maybe, as it is only 9 minutes behind. So 2 minutes, he needs to recover 2 minutes. It will be too difficult for him.
Nevertheless, it was a great movement from Snake. Let's see where he can take it. Now he's arriving with Latour as well, his 77 helper.
And
Buzz is still now he's in a way better situation. And
Guillermo
there goes
goes.
Guillermo. No, he stops. He aborted the
Or
attack.
they hesitated. Both of them hesitated after attacking at the same time. Very weird moment, but it happens.
Well,
was
Ush has two riders, so obviously. I mean, Ush, can I see Connefroy, Emea? Can you show Connefroy?
yes,
Well, Connefroy is 9
exactly.
seconds. Maybe Hush now is thinking that he just needs to win the stage because obviously Tuka Svacek has shown a bit of oh, okay, Hush is
And
attacking.
Hush
No,
goes.
don't mind.
Ash goes for the intermediate sprint, maybe.
Yeah, it's at the end of this climb.
Exactly.
Obviously, Hush now is stopped because he doesn't want to take Bazo with him. Now
My
6 seconds. How many seconds the intermediate sprint gives?
3 to 1. So
So
3
3 seconds are gone.
and it might
Only
take
two, 1.
2 seconds. But already 8 minutes advantage for Martinez. Don't forget
Yeah,
that he can come back in overall classification. Only 1 minute 30 and 40 seconds left.
Also trying to negotiate with Hush.
yeah, he needs to.
Complies. Yeah, and Hush complies. Let's see if they can drop. They should in GR
Bazo
because it was
goes
indeed
for the
bad.
seconds. Bazo gains 1 second. Now he has 10-second advantage on Ash.
That was
And
not a good movement from Hush. He could have tried to fight for that sprint, but let's see.
he preferred to not use his energy. Maybe he's not feeling that good.
And Gabi rejoins with Pompon and Guillermo.
Now this should be the moment for someone to try something. In fact,
Attack
Gabi
of
goes,
Gavi, yes.
but it's
Logically.
too late. But if Bazo tries to close,
No one
no,
cares.
it's Guillermo
It's
reacting.
Guilherme. But Guilherme will stop again. And now Gavi is going away. And Gavi will secure surely the second place in this stage.
Hmm. Yeah, I think so.
But Martinez, 8 minutes 30 seconds. 1 minute left for Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez is starting to become dangerous.
We start to believe in a turnaround of the events by Snake, maybe?
Yeah.
That would be epic. Basso
How
goes with
Bazo is
Tuca.
trying to work.
Not sure. I think he's trying to go, period.
Acceleration of Tuca. Attack of
And
Guilherme.
Guilherme following.
Also is following.
I mean, the move by Bazo isn't the most intelligent because now he has Sverchek alone, and every energy is spent with the wind too, because there is wind, even if it's tailwind. No, it's not really tailwind, but
It's a side now.
yeah. By the way, almost 9 minutes.
He needs 9:54, so he still needs over a minute, but let's see.
Yeah. If Gabi had waited a bit more, probably he could have done this action way better and gaining more. But well, I mean, this situation is caused because Gabi went like a madman since the first climb. So
So 10 kilometers
9,
left. 9 minutes as Francesco you will say.
47 seconds left for one of the most epic comebacks of GC in the
yeah.
World Championship.
I mean, I think they're counting a bit too much on the fact that pacing on the climb, they're going to gain back time. Yeah, Snake is yellow, yeah, almost yellow. Also, Gabi won't become dangerous anymore. But
No, only 2 minutes 30 advantage. It won't be enough for Gary.
mhm.
But now he's in the steeper part from the climb. Martinez is alone. 9 minutes 30 seconds. It is
Yeah,
pretty done, but behind they don't do any effort before this
I
climb.
think now Hush. Okay, even Tibor came back. Imagine now Pompon has four riders after a
My God.
2046 stage, a 46-kilometer stage. So imagine. Okay, now
And now
Pompon
it's final
has to
climb.
pace very hard.
The
And now
riders
it's
are going
final
through a
climb
very
to
tough push.
9 minutes and
Percentage is up
12
above 10%.
seconds. Will the gap decrease? That will be
Lobby of handicap, says Gavi. That's
Well,
well,
I mean, I mean, uh, I don't. I'm not. I'm not going to condemn him for saying that because
not agreeing with the words used, but I cannot disagree with
yeah,
the opinion.
the
Yes,
concept,
yes.
it's a strong word, but the concept behind it may be actually correct. And Pompon is now working after 2040 kilometers in the stage and after 794 kilometer in the tour, he's actually ahead for the first time, and
he's
he's
back.
actually working
It's
for
okay.
Baso.
Yep.
Maybe we can accelerate a bit and we can create a little gap. It will force Basso to reduce. And
Martinez
Snake
gets
9 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah,
He
go to
wins
Snake.
this
Go to
race.
Snake.
Snake is the leader. Go to Snake because he's
And
winning the
Snake
stage. He's
9:54.
a,
He's going
9:40,
to win the stage. Let's see
one
how much
kilometer
gap
left.
he'll have. 9:55. He's close. He's close to the yellow jersey. He's in the yellow jersey. It's close.
And the
guys. If Snake
victory,
wins, 10 seconds.
500 meters. 10
victory
seconds
for
bonus, right?
yes,
Yeah,
10
10
seconds.
seconds. And Snake completes a 117 kilometers solo. That's
Beautiful
massive.
Fantastic.
victory. Beautiful
And
victory.
Gabi has gained more time here than with all his attacks.
And no one
Amazing.
is
This
riding him.
I mean,
how does this affect you?
no one is even trying to make Baso suffer because Baso spent a lot and they're
10 minutes
actually
30
waiting for the
victory.
sprint.
Okay,
Wow, this
Gabi
is
finished.
benefiting Snake.
Snake has won the GC, this is for sure. Almeida
Almeida will
goes.
take,
Attack.
will take the third place. Attack of Godu.
Oh,
They're going
went
for the
dying.
stage points, but Conefroy is in the wheel of Madua, and I think it isn't going to be a good place to be because Vercek is going to
But it
win the
is done.
sprint.
He completed. Victory
By
for
the way,
Snake in overall.
confirmation is the
Snake
sprint
wins
amazing.
the GC. Holy shit.
Holy
Fantastic. I want to applaud him.
The race is run, but the poor souls bringing up the rear continue to cross the line. It's a bit of a
We're waiting
knockout
for the
overall.
game to confirm the gaps that we see on screens.
This has been actually,
incredible comeback from Snake. And even Gabby was close to come back in overall classification.
yeah, guys. What an action by Snake. I mean, Snake did what Gabi wanted to do.
Snake will be in. It looks like also um, Negus Basso is in, and it will be close between Hush, no, and surely Hush. Normally those three will be in, but we will have to
In the
wait to
end, I think Gabi has been too few too too little patient because actually if he had waited a bit, I think in that situation could have been the one going like Snake. Well, for sure the focus was on him, yeah, for sure. But maybe waiting a bit patiently, he could have actually done it. But in the end, I think he's going to end the group last, probably.
So yeah,
Well,
overall
and
classification.
he
Oh,
gained, yeah, he gained almost 6 minutes in the end, Gabi.
yeah, nearly 6 minutes. He was very close to come back. So Martinez win in front of Basso. Pompon did third in GC.
And so I think, no, I think Ash goes because he has good points
Because
GC.
he, yes, point classification is for Hirsch.
Yeah, he wins point GC.
And in mountain, what will be mountain result
Yeah,
after?
I think
Yeah,
Ash, yeah, he gets
Hirsch did only
points.
fifth, only fifth. So not a lot of
Yeah, but
points,
oh,
but it should be
and
enough.
you know why Hush didn't wasn't a fourth or even more in GC because he actually lost from Almeida on the climb.
Yeah, exactly. So logically, we will have in
A
final.
tight classification.
In final, we have from group A from group A we will have Daniel Miko, Leo Falendri, and Tim.
And team.
From
And
group
here we were
B,
going to have
Snake,
Baso,
Castro,
Snake.
and one between Pompon and Hush, but surely Hush.
Yeah, I think Hush because he has also better stages.
Yes, Hush is here.
And yes,
For
so the final GC of Group B. Snake wins the group with 245 points. Baso second with 177 points. Third, Ush 137 points. Fourth place for Pompon 115 points. Fifth place for Guilherme 87 points. Gabi is last with 47 points.
what a great night of racing tonight.
Yeah, this stage especially.
And we will have four French in final, one Slovak and one German player.
Yeah,
Basso
because
against France.
Baso and team will try to avoid a full French podium. Well, I think we can actually call already interviews.
Yeah, we can go on interviews if you want. So
So,
we're back here. So we're waiting maybe some players to for making interviews.
Emea, what do you think about your performance tonight?
I believe he did a good performance. He helped a lot in all the situation to watch what
He closed a lot of gaps.
exactly. Very good, very good interview. Very good work. We have Negus, which is present. Maybe we can have some questions.
Oh, hello, Baso.
Okay.
What the
Hello,
fuck?
guys.
Wait. Move yourself further from your microphone, please.
Okay, like this, like this. Is it better?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay, okay,
perfect.
okay. Now it's perfect. You actually jeopardized a bit your position by chasing a B so many times.
Uh, I I have no idea what happened there. Honestly, I'll have to process it later. It was stressful. I'm happy I'm through. But I mean, I don't think like if I don't get glued to Gabi there, he definitely wins the GC there. And like
Yeah,
I
but
wanted someone with good with bad secondary. Sorry, I mean good secondaries to win the GC, and because then I would have the second best secondaries out of the other guys, basically, if you get what I mean.
yeah.
And yeah, I
Okay.
kind of tried to mega mind it. It almost failed, but I clutched it, so that's what matters.
Well,
But even
you
if I am,
actually you actually made decided that you didn't want Gabi in the semifinal, but Snake, yes, in some way.
in some way, yeah, but I also it wasn't against playing against Gabi. It was more so that I knew that he was the biggest risk of all of them because he was 1 minute up on the other 82 mountains, and we all know how well Gabi manages, especially considering the stage at 7,000 height meters. So I was like, I have to I had to mark somebody, otherwise, if I let everyone go, I'm dead. That there was no chance I would be holding yellow jersey. So
Right.
it was tactically, I mean, tactically wasn't great. I probably shouldn't have sprinted for the first intermediate, but I was like, I'm gonna gain seconds on Pompon and on Hush there, so that in case it goes down to a sprint, that I have more bonus seconds than them. So
Okay.
it, many things were going in through my head, and I made it. So
Uh,
So
nice.
this is like the fourth out of five road final, and then you are going for the fifth road final Indian line, right?
yep, and 10th road final if you count team plus solo. So that would be pretty cool to get all the finals. But yeah, I know that it's not like I didn't deserve to go in here, but if Gabi or Guillermo even passed, like I wouldn't be complaining probably. But yeah, also I'm not gonna appeal Gabi's 4-6 block in the first stage. No point. Like it doesn't change anything.
I have a question. Did you expect to see the hill rider being so strong in this tour?
Honestly, I didn't. I thought it would be clearly for the 82 mountains, but I after the cobbles, I was like, yeah, let's put him in the breakaway to see what happens because I knew that some players didn't have their punchers in the winning break. So I was like, let's try it. And then when the break we had like 6 to 7 minutes in the La Planche stage. I was like, yeah, it's him for sure. Even though yeah, sorry, I'm mumbling my words, but I I knew it was for the puncher there after that point, after like midway of La Planche. So yeah, I was probably tactically not good today, but I made up for it with my bar management, I think.
Okay.
So GG to everyone. Who passed from the other group, by the way? I
Team
Daniel,
Leo and Miko.
Oh, so Joe is out?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
Joe is
he's
correct?
out.
fourth.
He did
Okay,
sixth
interesting.
overall classification.
Okay, that's I'm not gonna say it's nice because I would have rather seen Joe in the final because of like the gameplay and stuff. But yeah, I guess it's good for the overall, but that's still too far away. Still 2 weeks to go. So yeah, I'll try to play better in the final. Honestly, it's it wasn't a great night for me. It was okay, I guess, but yeah, I there were some things that I definitely shouldn't have done, and it felt like I was asleep half of the time, like going maintain 10 in the downhill and then forgetting to turn it uphill, so I got dropped and stuff like that, which made me lose green bar a lot. So Okay, thank you. I'll probably leave the word to Snake or whoever else. I think it's Snake who joined. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's Snake.
And okay, so sorry guys, I'll have to wake up at 6:30 tomorrow, so
No problem.
I'm just satisfied that I passed, and good job as the commentators. I watched like 10 minutes between the stages. It was pretty
Have
pretty
a good
cool.
night.
Good night, good night. See ya.
Hi,
Snake,
Snake.
what a performance!
Yes.
What a performance in last stage. You attacked from far away with Martinez. Did you expect to come back in overall classification?
Well, at first I was like, GC is dead, so I had a few KM points with Latour. So my first thought was I need to secure the KM jersey. And when I went in the little flat section in the Isran, I saw that Gabi was keeping his 78 with him. And I knew straight away that if I did the same as him, he would just beat me because, uh, well, he's a better player, and also he had a 1 minute advantage in GC, so the others would target him. So I thought, well, just go all in, take at least KM jersey, maybe the stage, and then you'll see. I never expected to win the GC, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I played it basically like 100 kilometers ATT, like just doing my own pace on every slope, trying to recover as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, in the end, I think it's like 17 seconds, and I actually think the 17 seconds I got on stage 3 when I paced I paced behind to come back a bit on the planche stage before Gabi attacked. Um, but yeah, it was very close. I think maybe I would have gone in even without the GC with like a fourth place because I would beat I think Guilherme and Gabi, so I would be fourth in GC, so maybe it was enough. But yeah, I mean, it was very crazy stage and also great lobby. There was no room for mistake there, and I mean, I'm a bit sad for Gabi because he played stage 3 very good. He got 1 minute on the other 82 climbers, and I mean, if he just follows me on the last stage, he would win GC and pass instead of me. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I had the balls to do it, and it paid off.
Yeah, and I have another question about you because Mendes told us that you have a gold medal between your hand. What do you think about it?
Wait, where did he say that? In the chat?
Yes, in the chat Twitch.
No, I mean,
So we have already our champions. Oh,
I don't know. Is the final route out or not yet? The
Uh,
parcours. I don't think
Not
it's out
yet.
yet. Okay,
Not
not yet. But I mean, I definitely think that I played the other tour better than this one. This one I played, especially stage 3, very bad because I was focused on two group at once and ended up losing in both. So that was very bad. But yeah, in tour you can make up for it in the last stage by doing a bit of a suicide attack. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But yeah, I hope I'll play better in the final if I want to have a shot at winning the medal and not only relying on a 100-kilometer attack to pass. But yeah, I mean, in the final we'll have some good players, and we'll see how it works.
And final question from my side, I will say, what is the players that you think is the best in this final?
In this final, I think that Basso is the best player, like skill-wise. I mean, in like just managing
sorry,
bars,
guys. I
I
have
think
to
he's the
go.
best.
Yet one will make the closure. Sorry. Hello, guys.
Okay, no
No
problem.
problem.
But yeah, I think Basso is the best, like just skill management wise. But Leo is like just reading the race and being able to keep calm in any situation. So I think those two are obviously the best player in the final. But then, yeah, I think like Ash, Miko, Tim, and me, we all have a shot at the medal. And yeah, I think everyone has a shot to the gold medal, and we'll see. But yeah, I think that Basso will be the one that people will look after the most.
Okay, thank you, Snake. I think we will close for tonight. It was a very long night, so remember the final will be in 2 weeks with Snake, Leo Falandri, Daniel Miko, Ash, Ne Basso, and Team. So I expect you spend a good night with us and have a good night.